I'm recording.
I am doing
2.5 minutes now.
Oh, fuck.
God damn
That's
it.
gonna be a joy.
Okay,
Dell, you're gonna edit this.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Dell, I'll do it.
Like
I'll do it,
years.
Dell.
I'd be down to do it.
Alright, well then whoever
We haven't done a
will
cool video in a while.
later.
Okay,
alright,
so-
sync us up, bitch.
Okay, so Egg, say hi.
Hello.
Chris, say hi.
Hi.
Dell, say hi. Fuck you, bitch. MT, say hi.
Yo.
Lunar, say hi.
Hello. Lunar in a cave.
He's a caveman. Lunar, do it again.
Lunar, say hi.
Hello.
Luck, say hi.
Yo.
Zach, say hi.
Yo. Oh, fuck you.
Fuck
You
you!
just gotta clean that shit,
Can you do that again?
Listen,
do that again, please?
listen, don't mention shit, okay?
They fucking
Alright,
blow.
let's do the intro, yo.
Yeah,
Dell.
so,
Yeah, Dale.
okay, so, that was
a
the
great intro.
noise. That was the intro.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello guys, welcome to the new fucking Chris podcast, Electric Boogaloo Part 2. Fuck you.
Wait, Electric
I'm
Boogaloo
raising
Part 2.
my hand.
Hello, everyone.
Also,
It's
let's
been
just
a
get
year
the
since
funny.
we've-
Let's just all get the
Shut
funny
up!
out of the way.
Can I
Egg,
talk?
are you awake? Are you realizing that you are in a podcast?
Shut the fuck up.
Jesus
Chris,
Christ.
did you know about that the last podcast I was in, I forgot I was in the podcast?
How do
I thought he was
you?
listening to
How
it.
are you in a podcast without realizing you're in it?
Yeah, so it was like, I don't know, 3 a.m. for me, and I was like, the last 15 minutes, I thought I was listening to a podcast instead of recording the podcast.
So that those whole 15 minutes, no one asked for you.
No.
There's a part literally where we go, Egg, are you there? Egg, Egg, and we can hear him, but he
And I
wasn't
go like,
saying anything.
Oh, what? Oh, shit.
He's like, well, I'm in this. Oh wait, it's live.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it, we're doing
Okay,
it live. I have something to say.
it's been a year since we've done a Deep Sheep podcast.
Wait, was that?
Wait.
Well, it's been longer than that for us.
Was that the intro? 'Cause that was fucking dumb.
This is a great intro, Egg. Thank you so much.
It was awful.
No problem, fam.
I brought it up.
30
Welcome everyone to the Chris podcast! No, the Chris podcast!
Special guest,
Oh, dude.
Lunar. Come on, get out.
Give it up for Lunar. Coming out of a cave.
It was so brave of you to come out here after all this happened.
What? All right, I
come out
got
with
I got
lettuce
a question. I'm sure I've
trouble.
asked this question before. How did you all come up with your names, like Egg, Lunar, all that?
Did we? Oh, I think we already told this in the.
Let's
in
go
the
we
down
would
the
have
line. I'm
Let's
sure
just
Chris
do it
doesn't
again.
listen to our podcast.
People will actually watch this
Pretend
podcast,
I don't listen to them.
Okay.
which you don't.
It's not hard to pretend. Okay, let's go.
Because it's true. Alright, let's just go down the line. Egg.
Well.
Wait, what line?
The Discord order! Mine is Chris.
Oh, okay,
My
alright.
goodness.
So,
sorry.
okay, do I have to talk about just egg or the other ones too?
You can do it, yo.
This is
It's 'cause he's
exactly
fat.
the reason why I'm leaving the Wheat Cult next week.
No!
I can't
Another
do
one
with it.
bites
I'll just say egg. Okay, so the egg was
bites the
there was this point in my life that I went on this whole crusade to
Uh-huh.
watch how the basic to watch how,
Such a weird
How to basic? Yeah, he was
yeah
really
I
funny.
watched it's just eggs, you know, and then I went
Yep.
crazy over eggs and like, you know what, that's my dad right now. So
There
now
you
how
go.
the basic is my father.
Wow,
And now
eggs are fucking tight. They're cheap.
I know.
You
Yeah,
can do a lot
they
with
are.
them. They're very versatile.
How
very
were
tasty.
my
can
eggs
fit one
for the
up your
first
ass.
shut I'm talking to my brother, my birthday brother right now. Shut up.
Oh shit.
How are my eggs, by the way, for the Tinder bitches videos? Because I supplied those for you guys.
Yo, I
How
think
were
the eggs were solid. I think it was the actual cooking that kind of fucked up the eggs a bit.
Yeah, of course. It's always the
But we
cooking.
will be back.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of tender bitches,
Alright,
Luck
nice,
is one of the lucky few.
You need
watched them all.
you need eggs to stay yoked.
Yeah,
Chris,
exactly.
I watched every single one of those.
Congrats. I don't know. I forgot. I was making sure that those videos would be private or
I
something,
felt
so no one could
dirty while I
access
was
them.
doing it. I
You
felt so dirty.
you snuck in and just stole.
I was like, I finished the first one and then I saw the link to the next one. I was like, oh. And then I clicked on the next one. I watched that one.
I thought it was a secret video. I was like, oh, cool.
I discovered a bonus
Super
video that I made that will be in there. The Tinder bitches end up getting a workout done on a tree. So,
Oh damn.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think the last one I saw, I can't remember what the last one was. I remember there was one where Robbie locked Daniel and Camden and Connor out.
That one was great. I love the pull-up bar fiasco. That one was
Yeah.
funny.
I was
Yeah,
I was
we had
rooting
those
for
in
Robbie,
there.
but he was just so shit at doing it, yo.
He was outnumbered.
He was a lot. I don't blame him because I could see how that could get really annoying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so I have
next?
something to say. Oh wait, we're doing name stuff. Right?
Yeah.
All right, speed
So
round.
Dell?
I'm Kakox97.
I
Okay,
actually called
your
you
twin
that.
brother
I
is
his
Camden
twin brother
Prisoner.
remembered his name.
My twin brother?
Yeah, remember
like
when he
years.
thought Camden and Chris
I
were
don't-
twins?
No, not even.
Yeah, why'd you say my twin brother?
Everyone always
Trying to
assumes
remind
that if I'm on camera with a guy who looks not even looks like me.
Camden's not
Camden
like
looks nothing like me. They think we're brothers. When Keaton's on camera, they're brothers. When Ben Cook was on camera back in the day, they're brothers. And then if I'm on camera with a girl, we have to be dating. That's just a rule.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why else would
And
I have
your
a
dad is on
female?
camera with
The
you.
only other female allowed on camera is my mom. Like, come on.
You could be dating her
Yeah,
too.
but she also
go.
looks
I was gonna
like,
say, is that your
what's her
No, he
girlfriend?
lives
face?
in Maryland.
Terminator.
He lived in Maryland, not
gross.
fucking Alabama.
Chris also I mean, it doesn't always have to be a girl for the dating. I sometimes think that with Keaton, yo. Like,
Oh, that's fine. Everyone thinks that as well. That's cool. Whatever.
Thinks it, we know it.
all right, Dell, your name.
My name, I've explained this a lot, but basically there's
Do it
a
again.
Faroese word. Damn it. My username is in two parts. It's the first one is Dell U, and the second part is Duija. And
What? All right.
I just
Just
tell
got,
them
like, someone
confusion.
just
Do ya know how you came up with that?
Well, basically, there was an inside joke in my school where basically Deluduira means it means fat roll animal, and I was like, huh. I don't really have a name because my previous ones were fucking cringe. This one,
like the Iron Flygon.
yeah, and fucking Super HJ37.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dude,
Anybody with numbers
my
as their
old
name is
username
losers.
was Luke
Oh,
Sky
wait.
66, man. That was pretty bad.
What about that other one that I won't say for legal reasons?
Legal reasons.
Oh yeah, we can't say that legally.
Dude, what about my man XXMLG Grassman XX, dude?
We're gonna have the grass man. No,
Fucking
the
gross
Psycho.
So Zach Chambers. How'd you come up with that name, Zach Chambers?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a long story.
Really?
Sit down, make yourself some popcorn,
All right.
and
I'm
I'll tell you
sitting.
the tale of how Zach Chambers came to be.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it a
like the
video,
first
and it's gonna be
video.
like 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
And
There we go.
someone's
It's
gonna
all,
hear the
all
breakaway.
circle. Right. So. Okay. So because my parents thought I looked Asian, they thought let's throw some pots and pans down the stairs and whatever noise it makes, we'll name him. But because that was racist, they said, you know what, Zach Chambers. There we go. Fuck you, Zach.
Why would they think
You're
you look?
disowned.
Are your parents Asian?
even
Oh wait.
Even your
Hang
parents thought you
on,
looked
hang on. Let me turn on my camera.
Uh huh.
Let me.
Good origin story.
Oh,
this is
Sparkle
what Zach
song.
looks like. If you can see that.
It's Sparkle.
Chris,
Okay.
this is what he looks
Look,
like.
it's me.
He's not Asian though.
Yeah,
He-
and
he's-
also
he's
Sparkle.
not-
So my
this,
parents saw me, they were like, he looks Asian.
He looks Asian, so let's name him Zach.
Let's name him fucking Zach.
Alright.
But yeah, Zach
Lunar.
Chambers has now become the meme that it is.
It
There
was
we
Zach
go.
Let's skip
Attack. I
forward a
remember
little bit.
calling Zach Zachary Attackery at one point.
Now it's.
Now we just
Wait,
call him
explain the
Zuck.
new one, Zach. Explain. Wait, no, wait. Screw you, Zach. We've been too early.
Oh.
Next person.
Well, that's just rude, isn't it? Fuck you,
This is
MT.
it.
Yes, it was.
Hey man,
Oh
don't
no.
make fun of
Oh
the
no.
British people.
Please, oh no.
You gotta
Please,
say
no.
in it. You gotta say in it.
In it.
In it.
In it.
Eh.
Oh, fuck my life.
So Lunar, how'd you come up with your name, dude?
Oh, well, this is very short.
Wait.
story.
Do you like the
What?
moon?
He was a furry.
What?
Oh, God.
Wait.
Next.
I thought I was after.
Good thing I'm past that phase.
Well, we skipped straight to Zach, so I figured we were just saying people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's free for all. Who wants to talk next? I don't care.
Who wants to
I
fight?
do.
All right.
Luck, go.
My name. All right. So way back,
All right, that's enough of that. My turn.
Yeah, fuck Luck.
man. I have your phone number.
Call me then.
Slide into his DMs.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I
trust
did.
me, that was
Like
the
I
reason.
did. Swindling.
It's
Chris.
unslidable. I've ground it down.
Lunar
from
has
the
my number.
slide that
Unslidable. You send a text, it
Luck,
just
go.
doesn't
Alright,
go.
so the legendary story of my name, right? Luck is impossible.
The legends were passed down in the scrolls.
Yes,
the children
the
thought they
deepest,
couldn't be
darkest
real.
secret in MT's basement. But, like, alright, so way back when, I remember my first username was LukeSky66. And then I changed it to Luke CD because that was my middle and last name initials. And I was
Also, Luke is not his name, so I don't know why you called yourself that.
He likes
'cause
Star
I
Wars.
like Luke Skywalker, dude. Fuck
There you go.
Oh, right.
And then,
Little bit too
and then I
much,
was
I'd
like,
say.
I want to make a new name, but I like the kind of
new
sound.
name.
And so I was like, well, I'm fucking garbage at everything.
Okay.
And so I made that name. That was it. Like, it was impossible.
Not to
And
be that harsh.
now every single time I play a game.
Yeah, I like your name, Luckiest Impossible.
Fuck you. But any time I'm playing a game now, like on Minecraft or something, and someone beats me, like, I guess luck wasn't possible or whatever.
Haha.
And then I
It's like, yeah, that's his
shit in
name.
my pants.
Somebody
Oh.
posted on the
Don't
Deep Sheet
parents.
subreddit.
MT,
won't
tell your
happen
name.
again.
Tell your name, MT.
MT.
Me? Oh, it's a typo.
Nice.
Like Robin. Like
Yeah,
Robin.
my
Like
real
Robbie.
name. My real name is. Shut up! I'm talking. My real name is. My real name is Emmett, and it was supposed to be MIT. It was what it was supposed to be, and somehow I screwed up and forgot the I.
And you couldn't change
so
it.
it's just MT. Nope, it was on Minecraft before you could change usernames, and it was
Ah,
just
wow.
it was MT player.
Well, there we go.
And then I just stuck with it. And then the Doodle King thing. I won't say his name, but somebody was calling my Deep Sheep artwork garbage, and I was like, aw.
They're like, it's silly
And-
doodles or whatever.
Fuck him.
Yeah,
Well, fuck that
they
person.
were calling it.
Fuck him up,
yeah.
MT.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know you hate them.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, that's right. They're calling them silly little doodles. My first day at college, you know, like nowadays they have what you prefer to be called if you're transgender, if you have a different
Yep.
name than your real name. They have one of those, like, what'd you prefer to be called? But as a joke, I just wrote down MT the Doodle King. It was like, and then I was like, hey, that has a nice ring to it. And then I kept it.
They take that shit seriously.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Don't worry, MT. I was a mistake too.
It's, I just know my
Alright,
names.
so that's all the
Yeah, you
names.
don't need to be that brutal to yourself.
That's all the names.
I-
On the
oh, I
topic of
wasn't,
names,
don't
Chris,
worry.
What are you gonna name your son?
What am I gonna name my son? That's funny. When I was a
Dick
kid,
Cox.
I loved Harry Potter, so I wanted to name my kid Harry, but that would have been Harry Cox, which would not look too good. I didn't understand that, but my parents made sure that didn't happen.
The first day at school, they're like, alright, Harry Cox.
Harry Cox, come up to the board.
Alright, but I
Just
do
like
have
Hulk
something to
Jackman
say
after, like-
that I wanted to say the second I heard about this. And this is just something that astonishes me, right? Alright, so over the course of 2 years, we've had a Deep Sheep podcast
Oh.
with almost every member. We even recorded one with Daniel, but never used it.
It was within a year. No, remember, it was
Oh
within
yeah,
a
it
year.
was within
Like,
a year. We
Damn.
recorded one with even Daniel and never ended up using it because it was shit. And
Ooh,
then
also-
It wasn't Daniel's fault.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, kind of
Daniel
it
was
was.
just bored or something.
Well, he was just like, we'd ask him questions and he wouldn't give real answers. But the other thing that was annoying was 2 people lost their audios, and so there was like,
and then
what's
we
the
had a
point
big
anymore?
fucking asshole in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
But deleted the
and then he left the group. I use quotation
And
marks
then
there.
he took something with him.
Our channel.
virginity.
I hope not.
But yeah, all right. But yeah, like we got
No, just kidding, I'm
everybody.
giving
I
it
remember
to
when
you.
we started doing it, I was like, dude, we're never gonna get Alex, because for some reason I just imagined that Alex would be so busy it would be never. Like,
He is
possible.
quite
And he never
elusive.
uses Discord.
And but we managed to do that, and then we did Spencer twice, and now we're doing you twice, and we still haven't gotten Connor.
Damn.
Well, we almost did. Remember?
It's probably like it's in his like religion that he can't be.
No,
you know,
Chris,
he
Chris,
can't be
listen.
with the wheat cult in any way.
No, Chris, he literally
enough.
said
We
that
almost
he
got
would
him.
do it like twice and just didn't show up.
Yeah, the first time. No. The first time it did it, it was
Oh,
literally
yeah,
the
he
day
told us
after
to do it on
Christmas.
Christmas Eve, and we were like, no, we can't.
No,
do
no,
that.
it was the day after, wasn't it?
He's like,
Well,
be
the
there
point
on
is, it was
Christmas
around
Eve, I'll be
Christmas.
there. And then he's not.
Yeah,
Early
And then
Christmas.
we had to
Classic
tell him
Connor.
like,
we were like, could
We had to
change
tell
the
him,
date?
like,
And
there's
he
only
was
two
like,
of us
yeah,
that could
sure,
show-
I'll let you know when I'm available, and then we never talked again.
Damn.
And I've messaged him many times.
Many
Uh,
times.
Yeah,
Dale's gonna keep trying.
I've threatened him with the Geneva Convention.
And that didn't work.
Geneva suggestion.
No, it's like people don't take.
Okay, I
it's
found
like
a
he didn't take
DM.
me
I
serious.
said, I'm pretty sure most people won't make it tonight because it's Christmas and shit. And he said, okay, let's just plan for another day. Alright, what time do you think you'll be available? And he said, this week, and okay, just DM me whenever you're about to get on. He said, okay. And he never messaged me again.
He ghosted you.
It's sad.
So sad.
I did
so
get
hard,
ghosted by
but-
freaking Jonar.
Shut up, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just amazes me how we've managed to get 2 people twice. We need to complete the Spencer Fi trilogy.
The fact. Oh my
The,
god.
the
Actually,
Spencer Fi trilogy. Is that what you
Spencer,
said?
I remember MT came
Because
up
he's
with that.
5.
I came up with that.
Nobody
No, shut up. I'm telling this story. I came up with that name, the Spencer Fight Trilogy, because I thought that was funny, and I told everyone, they were like, that's stupid, and I was like, aw. And then we did the second Spencer podcast, and he goes, this is going to be the second to the Spencer Fight Trilogy, and everybody laughed like it's a comedic genius.
You gotta name the first one like Spencer Breakers, the second one Spencer No Evil, the third one like Spencer Fire.
See no Spencer.
See no Spencer.
He's not even there.
Cover Spencer.
Maple
Spencer.
Breakers.
Casino Spencer because
Jail
he didn't show
Spencer.
up.
Maple Breaker.
Maple.
He told us not to use his name, though.
Oh yeah, he was
I
like.
mean, his last name.
Don't use my last name. That's how he talks.
We're like, okay.
That sounded like him. Guys, seriously, don't use my last name.
I didn't do a voice crack.
Oh my god, that reminded me! Hold on, just keep talking.
MT. you
Keep
cut out.
talking. Questions. Just keep talking. I've just reminded me of something.
Okay,
Just keep talking.
Okay, we're talking.
Let me look
and
at my. Hold on.
Mine
hold on.
time.
We have a list. We have a list.
A list.
of questions.
A
All
bullshit
right.
list.
Here's
very
my-
long list.
Here's what I wrote down. I'll read it word for word.
Good.
Have you watched our shit, yo? And did you fucking like it, dog?
Have you watched Wheat Sanctuary? The
Our
series?
series.
I
I'm not
have.
even-
I've watched a bit of it. A bit of like the finale and stuff.
Well, guys, 2.5 years. That was a good waste of time. Thank God for that. Oh my God.
Go
yes.
on, Chris. You were saying?
No, Garrett, go on.
But no, I mean it looked really fun. It looked like that. It was a fun. I'm sure it was very difficult to make, and that's what happens when you try and make
Yes.
something. Same here.
Did you
dude.
just say
Multiple
MT
times.
tried or MT
Multiple-
cried?
Did you cry because like, oh, this is a wonderful experience, or oh my god, I fucking hate this, I want to kill
Well,
myself.
alright, explain to him what was so bad
Both
about Golden Chef Part 2.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
Golden
my
Chef
God.
Part 2,
Okay.
Iron Chef Part 2 is a bitch too.
Alright,
What's up
hold
with the
on,
chefs?
Hold on, let's explain what Golden Chef was if you didn't already know.
Okay,
It's
Golden
Iron
Chef, when we
with
filmed it-
potions, yo.
Yeah. When we
That was-
when we were filming it, I remember we did it. I might have been too loud. My roommate might come and scream at me. Anyway, when we filmed, we did
Tell him
a
to
we
catch
did a
his
test
hands,
run.
innit?
Well, it wasn't a test. We tried to film it, but Lunar wasn't there, so we had a friend body doubling him. But we ended up not
Yo.
using that one.
Fucking
Yeah.
Skin
We ended
Town
up not
Rumble.
using that. Yeah, we ended up not using that because it was garbage,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also we hated the game.
He did not
So-
know anything about our map or anything about Lunar, and so he just killed everybody over and over again. And,
Yeah, he was like, I
Lunar
just I
wouldn't
think
do
Lunar would
that.
kill.
and
I
no,
wouldn't murder everybody. No.
Oh,
but like I remember I got super mad because I had a bunch of shit and he killed me. I was like, what are you doing? And he just messed with me. He's like, this is what Lunar would do.
I'm sorry, I'm Lunar right now.
I'm sorry. I can't help but kill everybody. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Go on, MT.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got the test run, and then I got to fix the first half of the potions because I was like, okay, these gotta go. There's a point where there's a cauldron in it, which wasn't even a potion. I don't know why I put that in there, but I got to remove all the bad potions, and put in better ones. But I didn't get to do that with the second half. So that was the first problem. So when we filmed it, the first part was amazing, and we knew it was gonna be 2 parts when we filmed it because we did the test run. We were like, this is gonna be a really long recording, and also because we watched your part 1 and part 2, and we were like, well, we should probably plan for 2 parts. Anyway,
It's fine.
first part was filmed really well. Everybody was having fun. It was pretty good. Everything went well. Part 2, obviously there was that thing where like we didn't know how it would go, and that was a big problem. I decided to make a bunch of like more than one potions. Because I was like, that's a good idea, which was a terrible, terrible idea. It made them way too hard. Another problem was it opens with the dragon fight, which is pretty cool, because you need to get dragon's breath for the potion. I really liked that part of the video. That part is my favorite part of part 2. But then, when we were there, we had a snow golem army attacking the dragon, and Lunar was complaining.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Lunar was like, "Can we turn this mob drops off? Because I keep picking up snowballs and it's filling up inventory." And I kept saying no, but then he kept asking me to do it, so I did it. And because it was so chaotic, I forgot I turned it off. So mobs were not dropping items,
And
which
I
is
got
a huge,
fucking
huge
pissed about
problem.
that because the next potion you had to get spider eyes, right? And under the chum bucket, MT built this huge spider nesting with spider spawners, right? I killed exactly 34 fucking spiders, right? And I was like, why isn't it dropping anything? And then MT was like, oh wait, the mob drop is not on. Hold on, let me get you
Cannot blame MT for that, yo.
You have to blame me, motherfucker.
Okay, Lunar,
Yeah, after you consume the
fucking
cake, you're so
asshole.
focused on not having so many snowballs everywhere.
Blame
Damn.
Lunar is let us munch.
So yeah, anyway, that was another problem. Beast,
Who's not
he
here?
accidentally deleted his
He's
footage.
dead. We killed him.
Yeah, he actually deleted his footage,
killed him.
so I had to fake his footage, which
And
sucked.
audio.
Yes.
And audio. He deleted both of those.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, oh. At least if you have just the footage, you can fake audio easily. And then if the other way around, you can at least like have the audio and then make the footage. But you have neither, you have to completely remake everything and figure out what's happening.
Beast,
It sucks.
Beast, like when he did his like voicings, like because there was a lot of people. The energy was high when we were recording it, and so
Yep.
like we were yelling and shit.
Yep.
But when he did it again, it was so funny like now, but it was really frustrating then. But like there's a part where like I said like a building he has that had a cat in it and his biome on fire, and it teleported to him and was dying. And its name was Puss in Boots, like the cat, yo. And he was like,
So in the recording,
he's like,
oh my god, Puss in Boots! Ah!
And in the voiceover he goes, Puss, fire, fire.
Yeah, if you go back and watch Golden Chef Part 2, it's very obvious he's fake if you know
Damn.
that he's fake.
And then there's also there's a part where I'm standing at his like burnt down house, and I'm like, Beast, I think your house might be a lost cause. And in the actual thing, he walked up to me and he was like, you think? But in the real one, he was like, really?
Yeah, but the time where that worked to our advantage was we don't know what the full conversation was, but
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
how does it go? It's like
Dell was
oh yeah, Dell's like he says, I'm gonna kill your blue sheep, and then he's like, my blue sheep? I don't care about that, except I do. And then I don't know what B said in that, but
that's
it
contradictory. And then Dell goes,
no, the original version.
Okay.
B says something, I don't know what it was. I figured it out, but I forgot again. But it triggers Dell to say my dick, and then
like
that's where
my
the
dick.
that's where the
Like
conversation ended. But on this, he changes it to that's contradictory, and then Dell goes like my dick.
and then he goes,
And
your
he
dick
goes,
is contradictory?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Re-recording
Golden
stuff.
Shell Part 1 is a banger, and Part 2 is not.
Yeah.
So, re-recording stuff is always a bitch. I found it to be a lot easier to have the actual audio because you can fake video relatively easily, as long as you have people to like play the other characters in front of you. But like re-recording audio, it's like you need to capture the same tone that they were in the actual video,
'Cause, like,
and that's really difficult.
When you're actually in the middle of filming an episode, there's a very different energy.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to remember some examples. Definitely, Iron Chef Part 1. Most of Robbie's audio in that had to be redone because the file just got corrupted and gone. So, but what was handy about that though is I was editing it for like a month and did pretty much all of it minus Robbie's audio, and then I just took Robbie's raw video and showed it to him. And since it was a month later, he didn't remember any of it. So he was listening to all the other audio. He's listening to all the other audio and watching his gameplay footage live, and every time something funny happened, he legitimately laughed. So it was like he was there again, pretty much. So sometimes it blends in perfectly. Like, really, all I would do was just take Robbie laughs and just copy and paste it in other spots, and it sounds like he's in the video. And then
Should
another
have done that for
another
Beast.
example of re-recording stuff. It broke my heart. Daniel's footage in Trouble in Skin Town after round 1. All of it had to be redone because for some reason his capture card stopped recording after round 1, and that's in the beginning of the fucking video. Like, he only recorded for maybe 15 minutes, and only like 5 minutes of that was gameplay stuff. And it was like, oh my god, that sucks. So I just anytime Daniel's screen is on there, that's fake. That had to be redone at some point. It was a bitch and a half.
Seamless, like you would never know.
Thank you. I did my fucking best. It was a lot of fucking work.
The thing you said, Chris, about Robbie forgetting about it like a month later, that reminded me a couple weeks after I Need Wheat, which is our finale.
This is why winners are Robbie.
Most of it, except for the tutorial, because we always do those last.
Yeah.
And like.
Got your placeholders. I like those.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's just keep going.
We finished all of it except for the tutorial. Or I said MT finished all of it except for the tutorial, and MT's like, "Oh, you guys want to watch it?" And me and Luna were there, and we were like, "Yeah, sure, we'll watch it." And then Luna goes, "I actually don't remember who won." And this wasn't even a month later. This was like a couple weeks, right?
Oh, that's sad. A couple
that's
weeks.
why Lunars are. That's
Chris,
why Lunars are Robbie.
We like assigned which Deep Sheet member each of us was, and ever since then we've all like fit more into that role. And Lunar is the Robbie, and he doesn't watch our videos. We have quizzed Lunar so many times on what our colors are, and he misses like a bunch of them. Like,
what was that classic one? The like
he always
for
thinks
like
Dell is yellow and Beast is blue.
Because my skin is
Because
yellow.
it's because the color that they have on their skin.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you remember? Wait. What was the good? There was the one where it's like, what is Dell? And like for 10 minutes he was trying to figure it out, and then he finally
spent so many hours and days searching for the answer, and then he was like, oh, he's blue, and we're like, all right, that's good. Now what's Beast? And he was like, blue.
So Lunar's Robbie, and then I've heard MT is me. Who is everyone else?
Yeah.
Zach is Spencer.
Yes.
What makes
very
him,
loose reason.
What makes him Spencer?
He's like
everybody likes him. He's cool.
Aww.
And
isn't that nice?
That's funny because back in the day, Spencer got into a lot of arguments with everyone. He was like the go-to person.
Oh, really?
He would just piss people off or something. This was like like back in season 1 territory.
That one
days?
We actually had a placeholder. His name was Jiggles. You may have heard of him.
No, he was we called him the season 1 Robbie. Is what we called Jiggles.
All right, who else is who? Who's Alex or Alex?
That's me.
That's
me. Because I'm okay. So it's kind of like I can be very loud and I cuss a lot, like Alex, like season 1 Alex, basically. But I'm mostly, if we're recording, then my dad is asleep, so I can't really scream a lot. But if I'm like home alone, I will definitely fucking scream.
Okay, so you're Alex when your dad's not home. When your dad's sleeping, you turn to Camden.
Basically, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's because he is black.
Exactly. Exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It is true that Egg is black. So
I am black. Yeah.
No, that's
no,
like
I'm not black,
age-old
by the way,
tale
Chris.
of
I'm not
one
black.
Time, Dell was talking because like I'm supposed to be the Camden, and I didn't fully understand that at the time. And
so you're supposed to.
I'm supposed to be. It was the role I was born for. But,
there you go.
Like I was talking to Dell about it. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And then I said to Dell, I was like, Dell, I could kind of see you being as more of the Camden. And Dell was like, why? And I was like, because you're black.
Wait, that makes me the blue man.
Dell is Nathan.
Because
he's. Even though we're all pretty loud, Dell's the quietest one.
And he talks slow, and Nathan just doesn't talk, so that's close.
And also,
but the thing is, I swear
Dell's
all
ideal,
the time.
Dell's ideal.
Nathan swears now.
Oh no!
No, you don't get it.
A bunch of shit with Nathan, and he's cut. Well, not a bunch. We've recorded one video with Nathan, and
that's a lot.
It is.
Did you see that? Did you see We plays Paintball War?
We played a game. MT cut out.
This is the April Fool's one.
Yeah, we did an April Fool's thing. We actually briefly, for like maybe a split second, convinced Egg that it was true.
Yeah, you did, but then
We cult plays with you, Chris, Camden, and Nathan, right, or Spencer, or someone.
Well, we just the title of the video was just We Called Plays Halo Reach with all of Deep Sheep is what it was
Oh, I
called.
remember that.
And
It was an April Fool's video.
But it was actually the only Deep Sheep member was Nathan in there.
So we got one at least.
He was actually
We
really
were playing
cool in that
paintball.
video. He was entertaining.
Nathan's a chill dude. He's cool.
He's really like. To be fair to everyone else, if I had to choose one person to just hang out with, it'd probably be Nathan.
I mean,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
he
Wait,
likes.
hold on.
He's
That
interested in magic. I
okay,
have
I
to.
can't say because MT hasn't fucking watched it. Shit.
What if we
There's
just?
his Alex coming out.
I tried to watch it, but then you guys showed up.
I can't be blamed.
And then
for
I had
the
to talk to
sins
you.
of My father, okay.
Children. Okay,
But I'm
next
not.
question. Because we mentioned it earlier and I put it down, I want to talk about it. So
yes,
when we
I'm
were
excited for
making
this one.
when we were making We Cold episodes, whenever we didn't put the tutorial, before the tutorial was edited, we would put something as a joke in its place as the filler tutorials. Did you guys have anything like that for Deep Sheep episodes?
No. All the tutorials were just done the way they were. Pretty much, whoever was editing the video would write the tutorial, and then I would just record the narration, and then we just go along and film
We
it.
had a mod.
Well, shit, guys, we're original at something for once. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Alright, before we go back into filler tutorials, I want to talk about the glider die tutorial, because, like, no, like...
Wait, you need
no,
to set
like-
up all of them
Oh,
first.
yeah. Fuck.
Because it's like the Deadliest Sketch, I made the game and edited the episode, so of course I wrote it and made it. And then same with Beat the Idiot, pretty much, even though
Yeah.
you weren't the only one.
I was
Keep
a
going.
major benefactor into the game's creation, and then I edited that and wrote that, and that was a
Same with
lame
Stairway to
episode.
Heaven, same with Golden Chef, and then... Go ahead,
And
Mike.
then Glider Die, which is our mid-season premiere. Like, so Lunar made the game, and it's a banger game, and then I wrote the tutorial, and then MT like directed us when we were filming it, and then he edited it, and Zach narrated it.
I voiced and I narrated.
I didn't know.
So it was like, it was the most like
MT,
people,
didn't we
it
come
was
up
ridiculous.
with a word for edited?
Ed I.
And that was always a fun thing to say. Like, oh yeah, I edited it. It's just saying it over and over again.
edited it in it.
Did you edit it? Oh yeah, I edited it.
I edited it in it.
Alright, what's
You
next,
sound
Theo?
stupid, but there's no other way.
Okay, can I say
the
something
only way.
about the Settlers of Catan tutorial? Because
No.
Yeah.
I narrated that, and Dell, you put English words in there that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, okay, so basically, I live in a fucking island in the middle of the ocean.
It's called Hawaii.
I thought he was about to
As
say
you
the
can see-
actual name of the Faroe Islands, but he's
You live
It's
in an
quite
island.
funny.
You live in an island. You make up fucking words.
Whenever I'm on Snapchat, I can just see Dell's little
Yeah, on
like
the snap
figure.
map,
Just
yeah.
no, but like his island doesn't even show up because it's so small. So he's just standing there on the water.
He's just standing in
In
the
the middle of
ocean.
the ocean.
I am Neptune.
Faroese
But
Islands is
basically-
actually the island
I
from
have the
Chris's
melon.
Survival Island series.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a lot
God
of
damn,
shit
that
to
is
clean
small.
up here, thanks to you guys. But basically, because English isn't my first language, speaking it can be a challenge sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that in that
You're
text.
speaking in it.
Jesus Christ. That was a lot.
English isn't your first language?
No,
It's Faroese. Speak
it's
Faroese,
Faroese.
Del.
Can't you tell?
no, it's too awkward to say it.
Say
when there's no-
Ravragrass Helveter.
Speak
Yeah,
in your
whatever hell
native
that
language.
Couldn't have shut out the horror.
Edited it in it.
No, we were talking about
Edited
this
it.
earlier, Chris. Many moons ago, before Dell was like a big English speaker like he is now. He every time we would play a game and he got mad, he would just start screaming in Faroese. And there was this thing
He'd
that he
go
always
native.
would. Like, we know that he says ravergrass, which means ass grass, and then I remember we tried to piece this together earlier, and we succeeded. He would always say helvete, and I thought that sounded weird, and he would always go like ravergrass helvete, but it just means ass grass hell.
I'm just imagining that in
remember-
English. He just gets mad. Ass grass hell.
I remember there's the there was the failed glider die that we did, and I remember we were looking at Dell your footage, and you said something in Faroese, and you had to like figure out what you said, and then you're like, I said the new, and I was like, the new what? And you're like, I'm talking about the new combat because I hate it. And I was like, oh,
There's
okay.
Dell in the middle of the ocean.
That's on
He's swimming.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Iceland. I'm trying to steal their skier.
But yeah, Ed, you were saying
You just vibing
about
on the
English
water.
words that you don't know because you
No,
also
that's
don't
all I.
speak English.
Yeah, English.
Yeah,
is
okay,
my
but yeah, I was
first
going
language as
somewhere
well,
with that. I'm not the strongest speaker. However,
Really?
I think I get by. I think I get by with all of these words.
Yes, we can understand you, and that's
disagree,
what's
though.
important.
I don't think you get by.
I honestly had no clue. Like, you even sound American to me, which is crazy.
What?
Are you?
Out of the
Are you-
out of
Dell
Dell and
American
Egg, I think
confirmed.
Like,
Egg
you have
sounds
no
more
accent.
American.
Oh,
He has a Faroese
Back
accent.
in the,
no, I
back
have
in the
very
D-Dong
vague.
day, he did
I-
have a bit of an accent.
oh
In,
god, I
there-
cannot get over the fact that the letter V in Faroese makes the W sound. I could not get my ass around that like
You
back
still
in the day.
sometimes do a slip up.
I
Like,
do.
You say Darth Vader sometimes.
I always get that people always think that I'm from America.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
There was that time back in the day, Dell, because English isn't your first language, you're a little bit
We
slow.
got
And I
a
won't say his name again.
multicultural group of white guys here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this-
I mean,
Wait,
Zach
Let's
said
have
so.
this. Let's
Except-
be all
except Zach.
authorized.
Oh yeah, I'm Asian
Sounds
His
apparently.
parents looked at him and said he was Asian.
This was
Yeah,
the
Zach.
this was the same person that said my drawings are silly doodles, right, Dell?
Oh no, not this.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the slow story?
Yeah. Dell sometimes is just a little bit slow to talk, just because English is his. He talks
A little
fine, like he's not. He doesn't even talk bad, and so he was talking to someone, and this person in the voice chat goes, "You talk so slow," just so angry, and that's become a joke.
Yeah, like what is it? I don't remember if there's anything specifically, but I know I've said this before. Like sometimes Dell goes to the bathroom and takes like a long ass time, and I'm like, I guess he's just so slow, it's just in slow motion. Like,
He's in slow motion.
Sometimes in a couple
Speaking of being
podcasts,
on
like
the
his
toilet.
family starts a tribal warfare in the background.
his brother just comes in and you just hear.
Dell's not even old. He's just
He like shits in slow mo. The turd just slowly slides out.
There's sometimes
It even falls in slow
I think I think it more than I say it, but like sometimes Dell is trying to like translate something from Faroese to English, and in my mind I'm like, you know, gotta be accepting, gotta be patient. You know, the Faroese brain moves slower than the average brain.
That's true. That's how Cesar Catan went.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Please don't remind
can
me
I
of that.
explain this?
Yeah.
Dell, do you want to tell that
No,
story?
Zach should. He edited
Wait,
it.
no,
Edited it.
I edited it in.
Is that a Faroese word or whatever that thing is?
What's
Edited.
edited?
yeah, Faroese, you got it right.
Edited
What is
it.
edited?
You got it right, guys. You got it right.
Zach, why don't
Translate.
you talk about how everybody was slow?
Oh my god, and I thought I was slow.
And so is Catan.
Dude,
Basically,
you haven't seen me get
I
out of
don't
bed,
know-
bro. Holy shit.
I don't know what it was. Alright. I don't know what it was about that episode, right? But, like,
It was 3
whenever
hours
I
long.
tried.
That's why it
Yeah,
was long.
but oh my god, that was the worst part of it. The fact that it was so long. And throughout the entire thing, I've been trying to, like, talk to someone to say, okay, whose turn is it now? Is it my turn? Is your turn? And I'd have to wait, like, 10 seconds. And, like, for an answer. So I'd say to Dell. I'd say to Luna, just like, oh, is it my turn? I'd wait 10 seconds, like, huh?
That's
I'm like, yes.
That's not even because
Yeah,
of Luna's
no.
brain. It's
That's
he was
because-
rolling a fucking
And then,
stone
and I do the same
whole
thing to
time.
Dell, and he's just there like, oh, yeah, okay. And,
Yeah, but I think that.
and then I'd have to, but the thing is though, I thought, okay, the episode's done, it's okay. And then I had to edit it. I had to go through all of it all over again.
I thought that was like the biggest, like, what
Oh, a
made that
third of it,
episode so fucking stupid, to be honest. Sorry, Dell. But it was just basically playing a board game in Minecraft with no, like, real.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking while
I suggested combat, but then it didn't work. Anyway,
Oh, it's
though,
fine.
something I'd like to
suggested
say is
combat.
Dell's Dell's
Or,
part.
I don't know.
Dell's part is 40 minutes. Zach's part was like 58 minutes. Mine was like an hour and 2 minutes, and I finished in one night. So screw you
Yeah,
guys.
he edited it in one night. If you cut out.
He edited it
Oh,
in
jeez.
one night.
Yeah, and also
Yeah, I stayed up until like 2
Dell
a.m.
did it for
But
3
MT.
years.
MT, I have
Dell
one
did it
message.
for 3 years, actually. That
No
was
one
pretty
is
funny.
calling you asking you for money.
You are.
No, I'm not
Uh,
calling you asking you for money.
You called me yesterday. You said, "Give me the Faroese space credits."
Zach,
Yes,
now
my
that I
man.
think about it, I don't know why we even let you edit that, because you're a racist, a liar, and a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What? I don't know why we
Well,
didn't
I
make
mean,
you
you
edit.
can't edit
I
it,
made it in
things.
video.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Wait,
I don't-
wait. Sorry, you cut out what?
It's alright.
so
the
confused.
joke passed. It's done.
It's alright then.
Oh, it
passed
will
away.
pass again.
Alright, I got another fucking thing from the list.
Oh, the Google Doc.
The list.
The list.
It's
man.
Chris.
I'm just waiting for a question that says, Chris, ass or tits?
Yeah, exactly. This is the first
answer-
one. Ass or tits.
Honestly, early on in my good old days, I was more of a tit man,
Okay.
but over time I've become more and more of an ass man. I'm pretty 50-50 right now.
Okay, well, listen.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you'll learn. Here's the thing that you'll learn. Tits at first are the best to look at, but when you get down and dirty, you can do more with the ass.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Me and Zach have learned that thoroughly.
Yeah, I have two. No, just kidding.
Together.
Well,
Yeah.
Zach
Wait,
doesn't.
look,
I
have-
learned it with a
You're not a
whale.
virgin?
And also,
Alright.
I'm a filthy alcoholic.
Wait,
What
look.
else on the list?
You're not.
Alright,
Look,
this
you're not a virgin?
luck.
Can we
Zach, say your
celebrate?
thing.
That was me, not Zach, asshole.
Is this settlers?
No, I
was trying to
said
say
my thing.
something.
I said tits or ass.
What? Never mind.
Okay, so the next thing, Chris, is who?
Ours.
Oh my fucking god. Really want to die.
You want to die to my cock?
Egg, go.
I will pound your fucking ass if you speak again.
Is that on the list?
Yes. Chris, who? Lunar, I swear to God, your ass is
I just
mine.
want to hear whatever.
Your ass is
Just everybody say it over.
Bill! Egg, you should have like summoned the gods.
Chris, who was the most difficult to get onto film?
Oh boy.
The weak coat.
When you'd film.
All right. So season 1, by far, it was Robbie and Alex.
I get that.
I
Is that
think
why you fucked him?
trying to what?
I mean, you kicked him out.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, Robbie was probably the most difficult back then. Then season 2 came along. I would honestly, it might have still been them two. It's probably Robbie still.
I was about to say, Alex. That
Well, you
motherfucker
live with
was-
Alex. For part of it.
Alex when he was home, but he was also working all the time. So that would always kind of get in the way of things. But yeah, the easiest was always Spencer. Spencer was always just game on from season 1 and season 2 to just get on when he meant it. Nathan was really good at that too. When Connor joined, he was really good at it, which really helped with him becoming a new member because like we could rely on him. Because that's the important thing. Like if you say you're going to be on at a certain time, you need to show that you're reliable. Like yeah, fine, we're 15-year-olds playing Minecraft and making a Minecraft series.
Yeah, that's
that-
right. He really showed us how with the podcast.
In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter in your life exactly, but
Yeah.
it's really trained like everyone in Deep Sheep to. It was like a job pretty much. Like Spencer now, he's an editor, and he said editing the Deep Sheep episodes is the most difficult thing he's ever edited in his life. And that's very true. Like the way that those videos are set up, they are so complicated with so many perspectives. They're so long. You gotta do so much shit with them that when you edit a short film, you're like, holy shit, this is way easier. So these Minecraft videos and the way that we filmed them end up training you to be like a filmmaker or training to be reliable and do your job basically.
Yeah, MT was kind of talking about that. Like I think it was yesterday. Like
I was?
We were talking, not that specifically. Let me get to
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yesterday we were talking about like the Yogscast's old Minecraft videos when they would
Jesus
do multi-perspective things. How they did it is they would just like, it's like 3 of them, and then like it's on one person's perspective for like 5 minutes, like 5-minute intervals, and then it just swaps. But if something's happening, it'll swap to whoever's doing it. And MT was like, and that is just so much easier than the way Deep Sheep does it.
Here's the thing, all right? Because what Hunger Games was the first multi-perspective video I ever edited, and I remember watching Achievement Hunter, and back in the day, Achievement Hunter, they don't really cut stuff out. Like if there's an entire minute-long block that's useless, I haven't watched them in like 4 years, but the first like 100 episodes, this is how they would generally edit them: is they would just do the whole episode, and even if stuff was boring, they'd kind of just keep it in. And I always kind of hated that. I was a big fan, but I was like, oh, this episode's actually really boring and kind of useless. Like, I wish this was more like Thunderdome or Capture the Tower or something like that, banger episodes. And so then when I was editing Hunger Games, I was like, how do you do this? How do you edit multi-perspective? So my mindset was, all right, I'll try and keep on camera for like 6 seconds at a time. That was like my go-to. I'm on this camera for 6 seconds, switch to this. But then the more that I was editing them, and then when it went to Hunger Games 3 and Deep Sheep Season 1, and then especially Deep Sheep Season 2, I was like, no, every video is a story. every single perspective tells a story. Some perspectives have stuff going on a lot of times, some perspectives don't. If you have some, like, for example, Mob Hunt, the story in that episode is essentially me, Camden, and Connor. We're the ones who are actually, like, in the end, battling each other. Shit's going on. Robbie and Spencer, they're like the extra guys. But thank God, they have interesting shit happening. Once I ended up getting the Dragon Egg at the end, it was all about, alright, who stands a chance? Robbie and Spencer have been off on their own, so what can they do to beat me? That's when the downfall happens, because both of them end up failing and losing pretty much everything. So you always got to look at it as everyone is a story, and you need to tell the story in what makes sense. That's how I ended up coming up with that. And it's a bitch to edit videos like that, because you're doing a lot of cutting, and you're looking through a lot of perspectives. But in the end, in my opinion, it makes a better video.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Every perspective is a story. Much like when we look at Lunar's footage and he is off on his own little adventure.
Yeah,
Luna's
yeah,
grand
I hope
adventures.
That Lunar just goes off on his own magical adventures, like while everybody's focused on the game. Like,
At least half an hour.
We've said this. We've definitely said that. Dude, are we still doing the post-series podcast?
I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Who fucking?
Well, anyway,
When
we
it's
told the
done.
story on that,
I think
but I honestly don't think
I
we're
think
doing that.
Lunar's like fucking grand adventures kind of mimics Alex in Hunger Games 2, because he was off to his own adventure as well in that.
Anyway, though, I wanted to tell this story. I told it on the post-series podcast. That's not coming out. So I'm
Fishing
telling
for
you.
spiders.
Shut up, Egg.
There's a grand little story from Golden Chef. I believe it was part 2, where Luck dresses up like Shrek, and then at some point he dies, and then as someone who kills him picks up the Shrek head. And the story was people would keep dying, and the Shrek head, it was just one, would get passed on between different people. And I was watching it, and it was fascinating. And I remember Luck was watching it with me. I was like, check this out, man, the
There's
Shrek
a part
head
where it was
legacy.
like floating down a stream of water that was covering up
Yeah.
a piece of lava. We're like, oh no, the
Yeah.
head is gonna die, and it just barely evaded capture.
Yeah. And then there's a part where I kill Luck who had it, and then I don't pick it up, so I'm like, I think it's over. And then we hear Dell go, ooh, a Shrek head! And then it's like, yes! And then the story kept going until eventually Luck got it again, and I killed him again inside the growing roast, which nobody ever went. And then it was just gone, and we were sad.
Damn.
We were
Oh wait,
we wanted
shit,
that
did we
Shrek
ever
head to get
mention
to the
that
end.
in Golden Chef it was the chum bucket instead of Krusty Krab?
As soon as you said
I
chum
think-
bucket, I was like, y'all made a... Oh, crap. All right. And then I got it.
Y'all did
Makes sense,
this?
right?
Oh wait, that makes more sense.
There's when I was in a different Deep Sea fan group, and they were doing Diamond Chef, which I played it. It was fun, but they did not have a thing like a.
What
Krusty-
would that
run out
be? You
after
have
Chum
Krusty
Bucket.
Krab and Chum Bucket.
Should have
What other
done what is it,
restaurants?
Super Weenie Club
Sandy's,
Junior or something? That would have been cool.
I had someone had a Weenie Club Junior could have worked, but they would have looked like complete losers. But there's
Fucking
They,
pussies.
one I was on one group that had Diamond Chef, and they had Shell City as their thing, and it's like, okay, that's cool. And then on the Melon Patch World, this is not even SpongeBob related. They had Good Burger from the Nickelodeon movie.
I would just
Actually-
make mine the Krusty Krab pizza.
The Krusty Krab pizza.
That would just be the whole thing.
Pizza.
It's
giant
just a little boat in the middle of nowhere, stranded in tornadoes. That's the restaurant.
Inside
With
tornado.
a rock.
Everybody come back to the restaurant.
With The Rock?
The rock or the boulder, whichever it's called.
The Boulder.
It's not a boulder.
The restaurant's just that. It's just a restaurant, that house, and the guy opens the door and slams in your face. And how am I supposed to eat this without my drink? That's the restaurant.
SpongeBob
What were we
kills him.
talking
I mean,
about?
Squidward.
That's a banger
I
episode.
don't. I honestly don't remember.
One of the best.
We were talking about
Alright.
editing,
Moving topics.
What
We're
was
talking
what was
about
just in general the most
reliability.
hardest- Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, yeah?
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking, what was just in
Dog?
general the hardest thing about making fucking shit to the episode?
Hardest thing about making fucking shit. Honestly,
Not pushing. All right.
no.
editing.
Honestly, it's always about motivation. It really is, because
Yeah.
half of the rule. Honestly, half of your job is just sitting down and beginning. Doesn't matter if you're writing or editing or filming or planning. It's just starting the fucking thing is like the hardest thing in the world, because if you're a perfectionist, you need for it to be perfect. You're just like, I need this to be perfect. And if you sit down and realize you don't really know what you want, you can't start, because you're like, whatever I'm about to do is going to suck. And that's just what's so daunting. If you have a multi-perspective video and each perspective is minimum an hour long, and you got minimum 4 perspectives, generally it'll be more, you're just like, oh my fucking god, it's gonna be so much work. it's just hard to start it. And then when you're editing it, if things are going well, you're on fucking fire. Cover Fire was probably the best editing experience of season 2 for me. I edited it in 4 days, I think. And that was such a great feeling being in college, and just as soon as I would come home, I would just edit the video, and it was wonderful. There was hardly ever a moment where I was like, ah, fuck, I don't know what to do here, or ah, fuck, I need to refilm something. But then you got other videos that are such a bitch and a half to do, like Iron Chef, where you just want to blow your brains out because it's such a mess and you don't know how you're going to get it done. And you got people commenting, constantly asking, when's the next one coming out? When's it coming out? It's been forever. It's been 6 months. Where is it? And you're just like, oh my god, I want to give up. That's the hardest part, pretty much, of doing it. But then, ultimately, for me, it's always been about the reactions that I get from people. That's why I've always made films, because I want to tell a story and I want to share it with people. And so when I post something, I love reading comments. I love seeing what people thought, their favorite parts, you know, what they got out of it. And that's what's always motivated me to finish the video. So even showing the videos to Deep Sheep, you know, after I would finish an episode, I'd be like, guys, I want to show you this. You know, that's what's always fueled me.
That's what MT was really like when he finished editing episodes. Like, it was like, I want to show you this.
And it's fun. It's fun. You get everyone together, you do a special little premiere, and it's like, yo, guys, we did it.
The best part, my favorite fan thing was when I was premiering. I loved watching the premiere chat because people were like, oh, okay, MT's got this because I killed like 5 people in a row or something.
There was something
and then,
really funny in that where
I know what you're gonna say. It's the
MT
Beast
was
thing, isn't it?
chasing down Beast, and Beast ran up to a crafting table and tried to craft a sword, but like the game glitched and it wouldn't give it to him. And he was like, "What?" And then someone put in Premiere chat, "I think we can all agree Beast is the best player." And I was like, "Bitch, he doesn't even know how to craft a sword." And then he got
also, literally right after they said, "I think we can all agree he's the best," I killed him.
Sometimes you don't get the reactions that you want out of a video. I love Panic, but god damn it, sometimes when we would do a premiere, the comments were just not what I wanted. Sometimes the comments were just like, well, we're, you know, oh, are they dating? Hey, when's Deep Sheep coming out? And it's just like, guys, why we're watching Panic here, you know? We're watching. Honestly, out of all of the YouTube premieres that I've done, Trouble in Skin Town was by far my favorite experience because the reaction from the audience was everything I wanted it to be.
Dell cried.
That video is such a wild ride, and I knew from the beginning, like, because when I showed it to Deep Sheep, they fucking had a huge reaction, because the ending montage was never a plan originally. The way that happened was, we met Connor in real life in the summer. I forget when, and this was after we filmed Trouble in Skin Town. We filmed Trouble in Skin Town, I believe, March, the year before it was released. I think it was released January 2019. We filmed that in March 2018. That's how long that video was just sitting around, because filming the rest of them took for fucking ever. But we met Connor in real life in mid-July, and then we just, you know, for fun, we were filming and we just sang Time of Your Life because we were playing Guitar Hero and we were just, you know, all of us are Green Day fans, and we were just doing that, and it was fun. I was like, I'm going to edit this into like a little post-montage thing for the episode. And then the year after that, everyone met in real life. And I was like, wait, I have footage of each of the time I met them in real life for the first time, all the way down to meeting Alex on, you know, I posted that on Instagram years ago. And I was like, I think I could somehow edit this montage in a way where it begins with the day we met Connor, starts with Time of Your Life, then go through the montage of meeting each of them in real life. Simultaneously, they're showing up at my place where all of us are about to meet in real life. So it's like, it's a compilation of years and timelines and all this different shit coming together, where in the end, we're all finally there in real life. And I was like, this is how Season 2 ends. This is how Deep Sheep basically ends, because this is the whole point. And Trouble in Skin Town, greatest video ever for me, but that ending is what made it. And that's something that had nothing to do with Minecraft, was never planned from the beginning, no amount of like, hey guys, I'm thinking we're going to do this. I just had footage, and I was like, I'm going to do this. And the reaction from the audience was everything I fucking wanted it to be.
I remember
I'm honestly I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
I remember that fucking night, because it was like, the premiere was always like around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. for me.
Oh yeah,
and I was staying awake for that fucking premiere, and I watched it through, and then when that whole montage came, I was just staring. I wasn't doing, I didn't even hear myself breathing, to be honest. It was so goddamn beautiful.
Thank you.
I think I
That's
stayed
hard
awake
stuck
for
in my
like
head
another
for the next,
hour,
like,
just
week
looking
after
at the
I watched
ceiling, thinking about it, and then I fell asleep.
I
So-
remember like watching it, and then as soon as it was all over, we all came in like here, and we all started like crying together. I remember that.
I was getting teary-eyed just editing it. I was like, this is fucking.
I remember shortly
emotional.
after that, me and Zach both learned how to play that on the guitar.
Oh yeah.
It's not that hard, thank God. You know.
It is not
It's
that
really
hard.
not.
Bless the Lord.
Even I fucking know how to
so-
do it. I don't know how to fucking
That's
play
also
guitar.
that came out when we were filming episode 3 of our series, and it's very minor. You can like hear it in the background of the episode. I like hum a lyric to it or something, and Zach's like, well, I guess people will know when we film this then. But yeah, what you were saying about like motivation, I remember what motivated us to like make, because we had like incarnations of the series before. I thought I just heard a fucking massive explosion.
Wait, look.
What?
Okay, I just want to make sure we're getting close to an hour. I want to make sure no one's having any audio trouble. Everybody's still recording,
Yeah,
right?
I am still recording.
I am recording.
Five. There we go.
Okay. What?
Sorry,
what?
my recording went to 55 minutes and 55 seconds. It was beautiful.
Oh,
Nice.
look.
Thank you for sharing.
Five.
I shat myself.
Sorry, I got excited.
Okay, go ahead. You were saying.
Everyone, stop numbers.
But damn it, I forgot. Oh yeah, what motivated us? Cause alright, so we had previous like incarnations of the series when we tried before. Like there was at the very beginning, we tried it. It would have been so terrible if we would have actually made.
Yes,
this, like,
because I wasn't even in it.
Nobody had like. I couldn't even edit yet. MT was just basically gonna do it all, which would have sucked.
And that's why I was like, guys, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And then we were like,
That
"Alright,
was
let's think
that
about
was one of
this."
my rules to make season 2. I told them I can't be the only one editing because it's
But
such
yeah,
a bitch and a half.
Like we had that. Egg didn't have a PC Minecraft account, so he
I
just
didn't.
wasn't in it.
Oh yeah.
Like we just had a member who wasn't in it. And,
Oh, man.
Do you remember? No. Do you remember? Like we had a grave
Yeah,
for him,
and
and
we
every
were gonna
episode
have
we
a-
You
were
had a
gonna be
grave
like,
for someone who wasn't in it
No,
yet.
like we had this idea where we're at the beginning of episodes, we would be like, "Oh, Egg, our dear friend," and then like a bright light would shine down from the heavens, and he'd be like, "Hello," like,
I had got the melon.
Sure.
but like,
Our
yeah,
thing
like
for
we had,
our thing
like
for
Egg
season.
couldn't be
oh, sorry,
in
go ahead.
it. I couldn't edit it, like no one could. Well, I'm sure Zach probably could have, but like Zach
Jiggles
also
was
was
in it?
never
Yeah, I
ever
was-
online, and we didn't really like. We never tried to schedule.
I wonder
recordings.
why.
We recorded out of order as well.
Oh God, that was the dumbest
biggest
part.
thing-
Is we
Yeah.
recorded out of
Yeah,
order.
and also Jiggles was in it.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
hold on. I want to
That
rant
was a
about
problem
this for
by
a second.
itself.
That was a
Like,
serious
making
problem.
deep
Was like we would
references
make
and stuff, we were
jokes.
Like, please stop. Like in his
Yeah.
house tour, like he just like he like was like, all right, these are my feeties, and it was like, oh god, that's just so cringy, man. Like, it's-
Yeah.
No, the thing that really pissed me off was some we were doing is because we'd film out of order. There would be a joke that we'd laugh in an episode, but then we film an episode that comes before, and we would make the joke again. But this is
Then stop.
chronologically, upload wise, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And like I remember the worst example of that was I had a cow, Melissa, and we filmed my house tour before Zach's. And no, we filmed Stairway to Heaven is where the joke was.
That's
It-
right. Yeah.
And like the joke was that like I had sex with this cow.
What?
And then like
I've
at the
fried
opening of
chickens
Stairway to
myself.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Me
at,
too.
At the opening,
It's like a hound.
at the opening of Stairway to Heaven, Zach's like having sex with the cow, and I'm like, how could you do this? It's like this big bit.
Oh my god! I remember
but then,
it took us like we recorded that episode like 60 times, and at a certain point we're just like, we're not fucking doing this joke anymore.
This
Like,
isn't funny
Yeah.
now.
yeah, but
Melissa was a fire
disgusting.
bitch, though.
But-
Not gonna lie.
but then we filmed that, and then we filmed my house tour, and Beast and Spectator was spawning a bunch of Melissas, which and then I remember we filmed Zach's house tour. This was the worst one. Was he was doing it again? He was spawning more cows, and at this point in the series, you don't know who Melissa is because my house tour hadn't come out. So it's just like, why are you doing this?
I remember that was the
It
thing
just
that
wouldn't make
annoyed me. People used to do a lot is like we would have already done their house tours, and people were like spawning like pets in and building stuff, and it's like, guys, I don't want to like at the beginning of every episode like be like, look at this, you know,
Yeah.
like it's just annoying.
Notice me.
But yeah, like
Isn't
so
it?
we had that. We had what do we call that? The frosty
Moisture
era.
evaporators.
What
What?
do we call the era with jiggles? The frosty era.
I think it.
I think it's Frosty area, but now we call him Frosty.
And then after
They're
that,
both trash.
like we traded out jiggles
Wait, isn't there?
Is there more?
Is there?
Oh yeah, we had 12
Well, I wanted
episodes
to talk
too,
about-
which was almost a definite no-go, and half of them sucked.
Not even saying the numbers bad. Most of the episodes were
yeah,
garbage.
like, and
that was the
also, like,
problem.
Golden
Bag.
Chef was just an episode. It wasn't a premiere or a finale.
Yeah, Golden Chef was not like a finale for the ending or halfway through or even an opening. It was just
and that
one
would
of
have
the
been the biggest
episodes.
waste of all time for an episode. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think that's it. For
you're so stupid.
but yeah, we had that, and then we kicked Jiggles out because fuck him, and then we had
Wow.
then we traded him in for an arguably worse evil.
Yes,
which is
but we
Salad
didn't
Man.
know
He
yet.
didn't see. He's much like Jiggles. We didn't know he was bad until he was in the group.
Yeah, he started off an innocent young man, but then he
We
started
didn't
off
listen.
a very racist innocent young man. And yeah, it was just a terrible time. I believe we called out the toxic era.
Yes, we did.
And
can
yeah,
load up
it
the world
ended
if you want.
with we made the Deep Sheep fan server, on PC, and that was really cool. We had a cool hub, we had a cool survival world. Everybody was building like towns and stuff on it. It was sick. We had all the like Deep Sheep games that you could go.
Damn.
in and
The big ass mob hunt event, which I
yeah, and we had a
fucking
big-
love.
Oh, that was
yeah,
so
we
much
had a
fun.
30-person mob hunt or whatever, and
Holy
like,
shit.
it was
Yeah,
so
it
much
was
fun,
awesome.
and like everybody was having a good time. And Salad Man, he wanted to implement.
Well, I guess we're just saying his name.
Yeah,
fuck
we
it.
said it before.
Who cares?
He,
Oh, I didn't hear
Uh,
that. Yeah, who cares?
he-
Well, we've said it now, so fuck
yeah,
it.
fuck him.
Ethan, also known as Salad Man.
Classic. But we had it, or he wanted to have donations where people could like get
Oh,
better
yeah.
stuff in the survival world, but he
You
didn't
could
know how
literally
to
pay like
set up.
$5 for
No,
leather
he didn't know
armor.
how to
It's
set up
stupid.
donations on a separate website, and so he just set up a Patreon for it, and so people were paying per month for a Minecraft server, and he wanted like $10 per month for like leather armor and a stone sword. Like,
Okay.
and that was
It's like,
bad.
this is
And I
garbage.
believe he confided in my brother because my brother helped him like with a lot of the plugins and stuff. And he said to my brother, he was like, "Dude, my plan is for this to replace my job." And like at the most, we had 30 people get on that server. Like
Yeah.
and it just that was just.
His plan was to get rid of the Deep Sheep games and just put generic like Skyblock, Bed Wars,
Yeah.
like just normal Minecraft games and get rid of
Like
the
our
Deep Sheep
original
server thing
vision for that,
entirely.
it was MT's idea, but like there was a grand vision where like after our series came out, we would put our games in there. It would be cool. But
And then-
Salad Man just turned it. He
Fucked up.
destroyed our old hub, which was amazing, and it had like giant fudge.
That
pits.
made me so mad. I
We
loved
had
our
like,
hub.
hub, like our area where you
We
could,
had a giant
our
fudge
area
pan.
where
It
you
was so
started,
cool.
was like this dome, and at the top of the dome was the Deep Sheep logo and stuff. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
cool. And then
I found
he-
footage of
he
it.
removed that, made this really like stupid generic template of a
Circle.
lobby, and then we were like,
He had
"Dude,
a
you need to stop, man." And like, oh wait, a story that was really funny actually.
Very long story short.
Bad times.
Basically, we kicked them out.
Yeah, well,
and just
we were like,
better
listen,
times
you need to
followed.
stop with this.
No, he left
Yeah,
the
we
group.
said, dude, you need to stop. Like, this is really annoying, and we were kind of frustrated with him anyway. So he was pretty much like gone, And then
You were
and then
about
he-
to
and
kick
then
him out,
The
like
next
we were
day
getting
he was
ready.
like, I'm actually leaving the group, and
Oh, we forgot the cherry on top. He fucking deleted
he
the
deleted
old,
our YouTube
the
channel.
old
Yeah, he deleted our old YouTube channel.
Oh wow.
But the thing was,
And
right?
you know
he
what?
was okay. So the day I woke up and I saw in chat, like, who was it that first said it? I think it was Lunar
It
who
was
said
him. It was
it.
him.
No, it was no. Yeah, it was him who said
no,
it.
I caught him in the process.
Yes,
of deleting.
yeah. So Lunar was like,
What,
so
how I
like,
found out was he messaged me. He's
deleted
like,
fa-
oh, somebody just hacked your channel.
yeah. But then I saw him. I saw him like sitting in a voice chat with someone else, and I joined, and I was like, Salad Man, do you know who deleted the channel? He's like, yeah, I don't know. And it's like, yeah, it's fucking you.
Dude,
So
me and
so
Lunar
and then
were
then I went
detectives.
then I went to French chat in our public Discord, and Luck joined me, and Luck immediately went, yeah, it was fucking him. So
No, here's what happened, right? He messaged me. I got on. Oh, I thought I heard a tornado siren go off.
About
I
the grand we
got
code
on-
stories that has nothing to do with
I
Chris.
got on and like he was like, dude, somebody hacked your channel. Because at first what he did was he changed all our titles and thumbnails, which was fine. Because like we can just replace those. And he changed the profile
just fix
picture. And I knew it was him right off the bat because it was a picture that him
Yeah.
and only him sent all the time. And he was like, it wasn't me. And
I remember when we told that to him, and he was like, "Literally anyone should get that image. It's free on the internet." It's like, yeah, you're the only one that's
but
used
yeah,
it though.
and then he
You send it
slowly
everywhere.
deleted all the videos and then just deleted the whole channel. And then he made a Discord account to join our Discord. It was named Hello There, and I saw that he sent the invite to it in the audit log. And I was like, dude, it's so fucking you. And so we just deleted him like on everything and blocked him. But long story short, kicked him out. He deleted it. All that. That was that era.
I have two
That
grand
sucks.
stories from
I'm
that.
sorry that happened to you guys.
Two quick grand stories. First of all, I would like to thank Smash again for being a hero, because I remember we were re-uploading the Deep Sheep podcast and I realized I didn't have the Chris and Robbie one, but Smash downloaded them because he just liked listening to them offline. So the only reason we have those podcasts is because he downloaded them, which is amazing.
Nice.
And the second thing, for months on end after the channel got deleted, we were all depressed because we thought How the Weak Cult Came to Be was lost to the sands of time.
Yeah.
That was our first ever video. We thought it would never come back, and then I was looking on my computer, and there was a very strange video file that had to be, like, if I tried to open it, it had to be exported, and I didn't know what it was, and I just waited for it to export, and when it finally opened, it was How the Weak Cult Came to Be, and I was so excited.
It was beautiful.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was end of that era.
Era.
And
Area of Time, otherwise known as an era.
Lunar
Bye-bye.
decided he was out.
And he's back.
No, we're good.
But,
Lunar back.
like, yeah, I was. Oh, Nathan's playing more.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Lunar just
Lunar
left.
needs to make up
he's gone
his
again.
fucking mind.
It's gonna be Deep
I'll
Sheep.
assume that
his
Oh,
audio's
welcome
never
back.
mind.
Oh, and he's back.
Windows update.
Let's invite Nathan here and say he's the special guest.
Really shitty internet.
Alright, but
The tornadoes
But
moved
yeah,
over to Luna.
the hurricane's finally made its way up
The
to
EMP
Illinois.
has gone to Lunar.
Chris podcast featuring tornado.
But
Hey, I can invite you.
he was the real special guest the whole time. The tornado.
The tornado. He's been
But,
here the whole time.
Like, yeah, that was the end of the toxic era.
Get this
And
Jim
we
the
had
Wash
tried
crap outta
filming
here.
episodes. It was sort of the same old shit, except Saladman was just like, he was sort of like, I guess, sort of like Daniel, where he was just great at everything and just beat us because he used an auto clicker, and
Quote unquote great.
well, he was actually really good at games, like sometimes.
Yeah.
But like every episode he won pretty much that he was in, and then we were like, all right, we need to take a break, and then Lunar, because
It was like
the way we hosted our world varied, because on PC you can't just host a world like on Xbox, you know. And we used this free
That's
thing
one thing
called
Xbox
Eternos,
has
which
above us.
sucks ass. And then my brother hosted it for a while, and then Lunar, after the Salad Man thing happened.
Wait! Your brother hosting it. You remember Beast set his spawn point inside his head,
Beast actually
and then it
Yes.
became the entire
Yes.
universe's world spawn,
Yes.
and random people were
Yes.
running around. We'd
Fan
sanctuary.
server were teleporting into our world and stuff, and it was top secret. It was only like 2 people though.
Yeah,
but,
nobody was allowed to. Yeah, only 2 people got in, but still, the fact they were roaming around,
yeah,
it could have been
moving
worse.
on, like, we took a break, and then Lunar was like, "Yeah, I'll host the world," and so he decided to take up a deal with his very good friends actually at Skynode, who have been very good to him to this day.
No, that's a lie.
But like.
That's a fucking
Like Lunar was paying
about to say a
$15
word that
a
had to be
month for it,
censored.
and we weren't doing anything for like 2 months. And then Lunar and MT, was a combo teamwork. They were like, "Listen, Lunar's paying money. We got to work on the series." And then me and Lunar filmed and edited his house tour, and like that just got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
I remember that got me so motivated because I had no involvement with that at all, and you were like, "Look, it's done." I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah. It's other people that motivate you. That's always how
Yeah.
it worked for me. When how season 2 came to be was Camden, Spencer, and Robbie came to me and they were like, we should do season 2. We're gonna help and we're gonna do this together. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
I remember MT told me a story of one time. It was like, I think it was MT who told me about this. It was this really obscure video on Robbie's old channel where he was like, "Guys, if you keep liking the videos, keep commenting, season 2 will happen."
There, on his one of his channels, he was doing a Minecraft Let's Play that I watched, and it opens. This is before season 2 was out. He goes like, "Okay, guys, I don't want to spoil anything, but if you just keep watching Deep Sheep and keep liking the videos, season 2 will come." And I was
If
like,
you build, they will come.
Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of eras, something really wild and wacky I discovered. So, as you guys know, I've been going back through old Deep Sheep content and editing it and uploading it.
Naked.
I found some old videos recorded back in April and May 2014.
Holy
we
shit.
we recorded house
Lost
tours
season 2?
of For Season 2 way back then.
Oh.
And this was a time where Alex wasn't a part of the group. Daniel still was. And, of course, Connor didn't even exist. I don't think he was even born yet. No. And we filmed house tours for everyone except me. I can't find my perspective. But we recorded Camden, Spencer, Robbie, Nathan, and Daniel. And we recorded all of these. And this was shortly after Season 1. We were like, all right, we're beginning Season 2. And then shortly after those house tours, I don't remember exactly what happened, but it just ended up all falling apart.
How many?
And then...
Oh, wait, you go.
And then once around 2017 was where it was like, all right, we're gonna do Season 2 for real this time, and everything was different. Alex was back in the group. Connor was sort of joining. Daniel wasn't, so it was just like, all right, we're just refilming all this.
Like,
and I completely forgot that I recorded these, and I found them. And I was like, holy shit! So I'm editing them, and I'm gonna post them at some point.
Ah, nice,
dude, gnarly.
So wait, when you just jumped straight from Season 1 to Season 2, and it presumably would have been bad because no freaking.
Oh yeah, I was still recording through Xbox mic, so these house tours.
God.
Also, I don't have my audio. Whatever audio I recorded isn't there, so I'm just editing the videos in a way where it's just the person giving the tour, and it's pretty funny actually.
Yeah.
Did Robbie finally like
flashed.
girls or whatever?
There's actually a running theme where that was around the time where Xbox Minecraft had just introduced. They didn't censor signs anymore, so Camden was going ham, posting signs everywhere with every swear word in the dictionary. And so at the beginning of every house tour, he put a sign behind the person, and then at the beginning of their house tour, they would turn around and see what was on the sign. And Robbie's sign said he still doesn't like girls.
But like, so when you jump straight from Season 1 to Season 2, how many of the Season 2 games were made like that ended up,
Fuck.
like
I'm trying to remember.
actual one?
If
You
I
still
were
have
to go
16?
on the world, I put signs for every single one of them of when they were created, so I could see. But Mob Hunt, of course, was always made. Fucking Iron Chef wasn't. I remember Iron Chef was one of the more last ones that we came up with.
Yeah, I could imagine that one would be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we wanted to do dodgeball. I'm sure it just never happened.
yeah.
Should we
Dude,
tell
the game-
Chris about dodgeball, MT?
The game sucked.
I'll wait for Chris to stop talking, then we can say it.
I'm done.
Unless you're done talking. Okay.
I was gonna be like, done?
We looked at your Deep Sheep Season 1 trailer. Like, when you already posted episodes, but you were like confirming it was Season 2 doing house tours. Did a little
we
trailer.
would never know. He's
And on the list of games, god
Just
damn.
explain it so they don't cut out.
Your
Sure,
mic has been
sure.
cutting out constantly throughout this whole thing, so I've just been nodding and pretending I understand.
Dude, that's what you do. You just gotta kind of go.
You can
nod
just
and go,
listen to the
yes.
real one later. Like, so yeah, like you said, you did like the Deep Sheep like trailer or whatever, and in that
Yeah.
it showed dodgeball, I think me and MT assumed that it would be episode 3.
No, we knew it was because he says it in the video.
Okay, well that makes.
I
more
say
sense.
that? Oh shit.
I say it in my video.
You escaped it. You
Uh,
replaced it with Escape the Ravine for some reason, but yeah,
Not
It was
that
a better.
episode.
It was a better game.
It
I
was.
about to say,
it was.
Like we managed, or I say we, it was MT
I
entirely.
built both dodgeball and a mini version of
And we
Skin
were
Town.
going to do like a
our
joke, like
world.
lost episode. And we have a thumbnail. Hold on, let me scroll up and find it.
Dude, that thumbnail is gnarly. It's got
Like
Gnarly,
so
dude.
it was
No, it's
going to
pinned.
be-
It's pinned.
it's
Alright,
pinned,
hold
yo.
on, I'll just copy
When you
it.
got a sexy thumbnail, it makes you want to make the video better.
I know, right? Look in
Yeah.
WeChat, Chris. This is the thumbnail.
Yo, that's a pretty banger thumbnail.
Yeah. See
Not
that
that-
Camden?
what?
That's.
Wait, is Daniel's head? Or what the fuck?
All right, listen. This was.
Is
an
his arm
early-
going backwards?
It was
Yes.
an early.
Yeah.
It's in the
early
wall.
era.
It's in the wall.
It's in
You got the
volume.
correct font and
Wait, what?
everything. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you can tell, MT couldn't download it. He like cropped it like from a website.
Yeah, I had to take a screenshot off a website. I couldn't find it on anything. I knew what it was. I just couldn't find it.
Misadventure, right?
Yes.
But yeah, like I was gonna be the Camden. Beast was gonna be in it as Daniel, but we quickly found out that was gonna be bad. And
For some reason, Beast, we filmed it once, and he was like, "I don't want to do it
yeah, we
anymore,"
got on
and
the
it was
phone
like,
and he
"Why?"
was- like he agreed to the date and everything, and we got on, and he was like, "I don't wanna." Like,
And then he refused to ever do it again. He was like, "No, I don't want
you
to do
fucking
this." It was like,
photoshopped
"Why?"
it in.
oh yeah, MT did the
There you
grand
go.
strategy back then. Holy shit.
Wait, what strategy?
Where,
What are you
where
talking about?
Filled Daniel and Camden
yeah.
out with red and blue.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you filled Daniel and Camden out with red and
And
blue.
you're just posting the old photos of that.
I can't. You guys are both talking. What?
You filled Daniel and Camden out with red and blue.
Yeah, I did. It's true.
Holy
I see it.
shit, dude.
Damn.
But my favorite part of that is the blurry fireballs. I like those.
Yeah.
Those are
They
cool.
look great.
They're as blurry as
But
my
I was
phone.
super excited to do that.
I remember in that video, I actually practiced. I literally
Doing
made a
the,
video
like,
where it's just
baby
a
voice like Chris does.
yeah, baby, the
Hey
voice you
guys,
did in
welcome
season
to
1,
Deep
Chris.
Sheep.
Speaking
I literally
of
watched like
season
I
one,
edited a video together called like Chris voice, and it's just a bunch of clips of you, and then I just listened to it over and over and
Chris
over
do a
again.
video
Try to get
Me
it.
and Daniel always talked like that for some reason. We were always kind of talking like this. And,
Yeah,
it was
that
basically
was-
the caboose voice.
very fucking retarded.
Yeah, that is fucking.
I tried to master that voice to sound like you in the video, and I remember I thought I did a great
Yeah.
job, but I can't do it anymore.
I would still like to
Damn.
do that, but I remember I think it was one of the live stream like Q&As after one of the premieres for like the Deep Sheep episodes. You,
That's a lot of
Chris,
layers to
were
that
like, I would
conversation.
love. This is before our series came out and it was top secret. You were like, I would love to see We could do like a Deep Sheep episode. In my mind, I was like, we should totally do Dodgeball right now.
I remember when you said that, we were like, oh, he's hyping up our series,
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
asked you, and you're like, you guys are doing a series, and we were like, yeah, we told you, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, both. Okay. When we did the Robbie podcast, Robbie got on our world and we played a game with him.
We played Deadliest Catch, not a game, it was the best game.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Damn.
Well, that's debatable, but
I need
it was fun.
Better episode, not a better game.
Yeah, it was just Skin Town Rumble. It was.
I still find it.
But speaking of Skin Town Rumble,
Yeah, it
Um,
was just Skin Town Rumble, but with wheats.
yeah,
Like MT
At
made a
least we did
texture pack
something.
of different wheats, and we just did that.
yeah,
That was
That
fun,
was a
and they look cool.
banger episode.
yeah. But Chris, I have a question.
Yes.
So
Do you love me?
when you watched Rooster Teeth, like back in the day,
Mhm.
and whenever you would figure out the age of like the people in Rooster Teeth, like would you also think like, oh my god, those people are old, you know?
I mean, kind of. I was always surprised that Ray was the youngest of the group. That was always
Yeah.
kind of wild to me. And it was also, like, interesting because Jeff was, like, over 10 years older than Gat, or, like, way older than that. Like, it was definitely the gents were way older than the lads. And that was just kind of wild. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just like, oh, those
That's
are
like-
adults. Those are adults with jobs.
Yeah,
That's how I was with Deep Sheep when I found it. I was in 3rd grade when I found Deep Sheep.
I was fucking, I think I was 11 years old, and I was thinking, like for example,
I was
you
like,
were
these
like
guys are
15.
adults.
Holy shit, they're old. Right now, I'm the age that Connor was during season 2, and that scares me.
That's the wild thing when all of a sudden,
How
like,
old were you in season 1? I know Camden was 14. so
15.
does that
He
mean
was
you were
15.
16?
I'm a stalker.
I was
Wait,
20.
15,
It was
16.
late 2013, so I was 16.
Dude, I'm 16
Dell,
now.
you're an idiot.
yo.
Oh yeah,
kidding,
wait.
Dell, I love you.
I was basing my math off my brother.
Why not?
That's right.
Yeah, you were wrong.
And it's like the weird feeling like every member in Deep Sheep is several years older than I was during season 1.
Yeah,
now.
then I
It's
was
just
like,
Yeah.
I was like
The
around
way-
11, 12.
the way that time and age works is so weird. There was a really cool
Scares
time
me.
because it was always like this like sad thing where it's like I didn't really have a whole lot of friends in public high school. I hated going to high school. When I got home, what I wanted to do was get on and hang out with Deep Sheep and play Minecraft and play games like that. That's just what I wanted to do. And there was like a time where we all kind of figured out the math that based on our age, if we were in the same high school, there was a year where I would have been a senior, Daniel and Nathan would have been juniors, Camden would have been a sophomore, and Robbie and Spencer would have been freshmen. And it was like this weird dream of like imagine if all, and I remember I actually had a dream at one point where all of us were in the same high school, and it was just like I would go to school and all my bros would be there. It's like, yo, what up? And it's like, damn.
I
I
had
had
this-
a very similar dream, but about a dirty coffee.
Do not talk! I know exactly
I
the
had-
dream
I
you're gonna
once
talk
had this
about.
dream where I was like at this fucking supermarket and Spencer was there, and we were like, I don't know where we were standing, some fucking like fucking soda aisle or something, and some girl walks past us and some big ass fucking titties, and Spencer.
It's very important to the story.
No, it is. It is.
It is actually.
It is actually. She walks past, And I remember this. Spencer looked at her, and he keeps tracking her, like just looking. And then he turns and looks me in the eye, and he goes, "Yo, that bitch got some fat fucking titties." And then the game ends.
That is like not Spencer at all to do. That's like that's like Connor.
I'm trying to imagine Spencer saying that like, "Yo, that bitch got fat fucking titties." Like,
Guys, seriously, she has huge tits.
Speaking,
I'm not even joking you right now. She has big fucking titties.
speaking of Spencer, I have to. Speaking of Spencer, there's this thing. I was gonna play this during Save the Village, and then I forgot. And I was gonna play it in 90 Wheat, and I forgot. And then I was gonna play it in some, I don't know, some podcast, and I forgot. So I'm gonna play it now, even though it's not relevant to literally anything.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Parker, where are my bitches?
Okay,
That's Spencer.
that was it, everyone. Yeah, that's Spencer saying, "Parker, where are my bitches?"
And that is a story on its own.
A very short one.
Yeah.
We started saying bitches one day, and then MT kept going, "Parker, where are my bitches?" And then we made a video out of that.
We thought the idea of J. Jonah Jameson's Spider-Man going, "Parker, where are my bitches?" was the funniest thing in the
we
world.
came up with this video where like MT, it's like a machinima. We did this at like super late in the night times, and
was late for
all of
us.
us was like tired, and like we filmed it, and we just made everything up on the spot, and it was like J. Jonah James like, "Parker, where are my bitches?" And I was Parker, and MT was J. Jonah James. And I was like, "I don't know, Mr. Jameson, I'm sorry." And he's like, "Bring me a bitch," and then I'd like. I bring him a bunch of like mobs from.
I want a top-notch bitch,
There's a
Parker.
part where he's like, "I'm tired of you bringing me insufficient bitches," and I go, "I know just what to do." I bring him Mushroom, which is what his cow Melissa was, like in, his thing, and he's like, "Oh my!" Wait, do it, MT.
I don't remember
You're
how.
like,
I'll try.
My God.
Oh my God!
And he's like, "That ass,
That crispy red skin,
those luscious,
those
juicy
luscious,
udders."
juicy udders.
And it was just so funny. We filmed the second one recently.
There's an echo in here.
You know what was funny about that was I remember we filmed that, and when we were done, I thought it was like a 4-hour long recording, and we thought it would be a really long video, and then the video was finished and it was 4 minutes
The
long.
blooper
Yeah.
video was longer than the main video, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
oh,
It's
yeah.
not. It's
The
a minute
bloopers video
shorter.
was funny because
Even-
MT just screams an obscenity at me like out of nowhere. Like, no,
I
that's in the
edited-
main video.
That's in the main
I
video.
edited
What's up
a
with you, bro?
I edited a bloopers video for a fucking apple juice that I'm gonna post at some point, and the bloopers are longer than the actual video. Sometimes you get a video where it's like the actual product is like, but it was a fucking blast filming, so you end up with a lot of bloopers.
Yeah, that was bitches for us because it was.
That was
fucking-
bitches.
It was. That's what the video is called.
That's what the short is called. We forgot to. That's literally what it's
yeah.
called, bitches.
Bitches. So
And we
we
called
called
it
It was
original.
2 a.m. for
That's
me.
literally
Yes.
the exact title.
That's literally the exact title.
Jesus.
Not even
And then,
kidding. That's
and then
what
our
it's.
sequel is Bitches 2 Electric Bitchaloo.
Well, like,
And then
coming soon.
I don't think we'll ever do it, but we had an idea for the third one where it's Bitches 3 Ghost of Bitch Mispassed.
I don't know if we're gonna do that one, but that's
I
it.
Episode
also like
4,
to
a new
mention
bitch.
as well.
Yeah, the big thing that made me want to do bitches too was just the title.
Yeah,
Like, I thought it was so
Electric
funny.
Bitchaloo. And that one is amazing. That one's an emotional masterpiece.
Oh, good.
Yeah, even better than Trouble in Skin Town. I
Bitch
forgot the
Town.
name.
Troll skin
There's
does
actually
nothing, dude.
Trouble in Wheat Cult.
No.
Trouble in Bitch Town.
Someone's leaving. That's what I
Trouble in
said.
Bitches.
Trouble with
Who
bitches.
is the traitor? I don't know.
I don't know.
Parker, these bitches are traitors. I'm killing them all.
I'm telling you, Spider-Man's a traitor. God damn it.
But
You must come back here with pictures of Spider-Man.
what made that recording so funny was that it was 2 a.m. for me and I was already tired. So it's
When
like,
you're tired, shit's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's-
is. It is.
There was
like for
one.
example,
Being tired's like the underage way of getting drunk.
That's what
Yeah.
made like fucking what is it, sleepovers when you in your childhood. That's what
Oh,
made it so
yeah.
funny
Oh,
because
yeah.
at 3 a.m. everything is just funny to you. Like
Baby.
There was this time where it was like the word cuck was like becoming popular, and it was Camden and Spencer were visiting, and Camden had
I
never
know what
heard the
this
word
is.
before. We probably told this story before in a
Yeah.
podcast. Whatever, I'll make it quick. And anyway, Camden first learned the word, so he was using it constantly, and we're going to sleep. And me and Spence were still kind of talking, and then Camden just randomly interrupts us with some nonsense about, like, what movie do you think will win the Green Day Survivor? And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we're like, what? And he's like, what? We're like, you just asked us a question. What? We're like, you were just talking, you just said this. And he's like, I don't know. Good night, you fucking cocks. And that's just the funniest shit in the world that I'll remember forever.
God, that's amazing. I remember I just like lost it. I think it was in Panic episode 10 when he's talking to the therapist and he shows her the picture of him in his shoes and he's like, yeah, I look like a cuck.
Yeah,
so
I did.
Okay, this is like nothing to do with anything, but like the sleepover. This reminds me of a thing that happened. So 3 years ago, I was sleeping over at a friend's house with like a bunch of friends, and it was complete fucking chaos. And the guy where I was sleeping over, his mother came upstairs, and there was a kid who started like he was so done with everyone, he just wanted to sleep, and he started to go into the corner of the room. But if you go into that corner, like if you open the door, like he gets in the way. So his mom opens the door, and the door doesn't go all the way open because the kid is behind the door, and she just doesn't get it. Like she thinks it's some blanket or something. So she starts ramming that fucking into his back. Jeez. And then he's like, and then she's like, what is that? And she looks, and the kid like is almost fucking dead or something. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. She's
Mom got strength.
Exactly.
Mama Ram's kid.
Surprised that door didn't break.
Yeah. What other questions you have on the list? Let's
how big is your
to
penis?
wrap this up.
Ooh, I've got a question that's not on the list because I'm original, unlike these fuckers with the
Zach, I'm going to
actually I'm hypocritical because my channel was not.
Zach, I'm gonna piss in your fucking tea.
Link to a picture of Lunar.
Anyway, no. What's happening with Chris Raines?
Shut up! Okay, Zach, go ahead.
God.
What's happening with Chris Raines?
Fucking, oh man, season 8 of Game of Thrones happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
That's the most
Nice.
fair argument to stop.
I have a
series
question.
that I've ever heard.
Would you like to ask that question?
Yes.
Well,
He
that
did. He
happened
did
in
the
the
funny.
video once. But fucking, what happened to Blast from the fucking Past, yo?
Yo, fucking, I actually ended up recording one a long time ago. I was playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Dude,
and,
classic.
The video was a fucking mess. Like, it got corrupted and shit. Half the footage was a mess. And I don't know. It's just, I've done this plenty of times where it's like, I'm super passionate about a series. I plan out 20 episodes.
Yeah.
I sit down, I film a couple, and then I just kind of lose motivation.
Always,
I move on,
Chris,
I move on to the next fucking
I got a
thing.
question.
Chris,
Was that
when
like
you
Xbox record that?
That's another one.
Chris, anytime you like grab a new series like Blast from the Past with Chris Ranks, I'm always like, this is gonna be a 50-50 chance of this going somewhere or just going to the fucking trash bin.
Yeah.
Spartan Super Soldier is like both of those things.
I mean, sometimes you get a series that's like, yo, I actually fucking tried, and then it just, Zombie Apocalypse.
Dude,
that's one that's like, yo, I made a bunch, but it just never ended.
The reason I asked about Blast from the Past is because I think outside of Deep Sheep, like outside of any series, like I think that's my favorite standalone video on your channel. I don't know what it is about that video. I can watch that any time of the day, like over and over again.
And make you happy.
I might do it again. I think what I need to really figure out is plan his shit in seasons, so that way at least I make several episodes of something, and then if I never do it again, at least I can say I finished a season of it. Yeah. Like, because that's sort of what I do with the Funniest Comments series. I filmed a bunch, and then it was like, all right, I'm kind of done. But like, if I ever want to do it again, I'll be like, yo, I got another 8 that I'm gonna release, something like that. Now I'm trying my best to like actually film an entire series before I release it. The Tinder Bitches series is done. That's already fully edited, so there's like 9 videos. Not all. There's a secret one. There's a secret one you haven't seen yet.
You haven't seen the secret one, loser.
You'll see. Yeah, so it's in the coming months. But
these days I might just.
I don't know. Funniest Comments would be something I might want to revisit.
Those are fucking amazing.
I remember
Funniest
when
Comments.
that whole fiasco happened, where like all of the videos on like the Deep Sheep season 1 and like all the videos on your channel got no comments. I was like, well, there goes best comments. I was like,
yeah. Let me actually find it because
Oh
Blast
yeah,
from the
also
Past.
those billions. Of
This was
comments
the
about Nerf deploy.
because I had 3 seasons, of course, because I'm a fucking asshole. Planned for Blast from the Past.
Holy shit.
This is what I do. Anytime I come up with an idea, I have to push it to the most extreme version of it and plan out an entire fucking saga. I just George Lucas the shit out of it. Let's see here. Episode 2 is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Episode 3 would have been Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. We got Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. That's a banger. The original Star Wars Battlefront. That one would have been a banger.
Oh, yeah.
Banger material. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Come on.
Do you have this written down?
I'm trying to remember which game that
Honestly, all 3. The original, the second one, and the third one. All 3 of those were bangers. Burnout 3 Takedown. Banger. Lego Star Wars the video game. Banger.
Oh yeah.
Like the complete saga?
The OG. That was the very first one. That was the one I actually. That was the first
just
one
the
I ever
prequels?
played. I still have it. So yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Fucking Call of Duty 2 Big Red one. That was the first Call of Duty I ever played. Fucking
Do you have this
so
written
much
down
shit.
somewhere? Damn.
I have a whole document with shit.
What is-
Spider-Man 2. That's a banger. Would have done that
oh
one.
my god.
What is a game to?
It went off, yeah. I had a whole plan, never did it. Another series that I want to revisit at some point, My Mom Plays. I fucking love that series. I got a
Yes.
whole...
Yeah.
I remember
yeah.
I was like, I saw, I think it was the one that you guys did during like the meetup or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Deep
Resident Evil
Sheep.
7 and
Yeah.
Emily Wants to Play.
Yeah, I remember I saw that, and I thought those were like old videos, cause like I don't know, just the thumbnail format is so similar. I was like, I couldn't tell it apart, and I was like, wait a minute, is that old?
Those are like the unofficial Deep Sheep plays, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to. I
I
want
have
to do that again. I want to, fucking my mom's in Maryland, so I can't really film them. But yeah, I got a bunch of other scary games I want her to play.
Film
I don't
some
think anything's gonna.
perspective videos with your mom.
Tell your mom to play Haunted Gas Station.
Mom, I need you to sing.
Holy shit!
What the fuck just happened?
Haunted gas station.
got him.
For context, I'm doing a little series in October where I play really terrible horror games, and the first one is Haunted Gas Station. It's not scary at all.
It's like 2 minutes
God.
long. It's
It's like 2 seconds long. It's so short
My
and bad.
favorite, Zach actually did a video on it, is the Shrek Slender thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God, that really got me. Okay, I was gonna ask a question. I'm sure on the Deep Sheep World, they got other games that he made that didn't make it in season 1 or 2. Is there any game that you were like, oh, that would have been amazing as an episode? Any games?
Mario Party, that's the golden standard. That would
Yeah,
have been.
we-
You
that
take
would-
the concept of Mario Party, but instead of mini games, the mini games are just replaying shortened versions of every other game
Yeah,
that we played
exactly.
in the
Oh,
Deep Sheep
cool.
series, including Ultimate Minecraft Champion.
We actually had a very similar idea for an episode.
No, that would have been all.
No,
ours
alright,
was
so
awful.
in the very, very first
Oh,
iteration of the
no.
series, when we had 12 episodes. This was our, like, penultimate episode. Like, this is right before the finale. And it was called Mixed Bag. And it was a bunch of games, like, I think there was maybe 2 actual ideas, and then immediately, like, people just came up with names that sounded cool or whatever. Like, Beast came up with Get Lucky because he thought that would make me mad because my name is Luck is Impossible. And the game for that, guess what it was? You literally
You have to
fucking-
get you.
No, I wasn't in the episode.
What the fuck?
It was 3 people in the episode. It was
Yeah, there's 3 people in there.
and you hit a dispenser and there's coal or golden nuggets and you're supposed to get golden nuggets, and that's it.
To get lucky.
Okay.
That's literally.
So you're just
that.
pressing a button.
But wait,
all
no.
the time.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Is
it's
it-
That sounds fun.
It's just a bunch. It's a bunch of unfinished, non-fun games that we would put into one
I remember
episode.
was
It
Yo,
wouldn't-
it was
Chicken
fight-
Holocaust should have
fight to
been
the
there.
death.
Shut up, Dell.
Shut up about Chicken Holocaust, man.
Freaking Chicken Holocaust, man.
I love
That's
God,
good.
no.
Oh wait, no, that leads to a funny story. I came up with a game. The game wasn't that good, but it was called Friends with Benefits. And then Salad Man, who was in the group, said we should get rid of it because the name was
Oh
too.
yeah, that was right after that whole fiasco, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, Salad Man was like, we probably shouldn't call it that. That's too inappropriate. But it was completely fine with Chicken Holocaust.
Yeah, he was fine with Chicken
Because
Holocaust.
apparently that's fine.
what he said.
And that was the one I. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he was fine with that, and even though that's horrible, and I don't know why you came up with that name,
like
though.
the repairman for empty sentences. Like,
God damn.
You're the translator.
Job's finished.
My connection was better.
That
dude,
reminds
I don't know
me,
why. I don't know what's
speaking
happening.
of different languages, there was this one time I think we've said this on like 30 podcasts now, but like, one time MT just does every accent as an Indian accent because he can't
Yes,
do
he
accents.
does. He does.
And I was just listing accents. I was like, Dutch, and he's like, yes, my friend. And I was like, Faroese, yes, my friend. And I go, American, and he goes, oh, yes, my friend. And he was like, wait a minute.
No, I would like to defend myself, as I always have. When he said that, for some reason, my brain, it heard accent first before I processed.
And it was still going
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah. I didn't. For some reason, I heard accent. My brain didn't process American, so I just immediately went, "Oh, yes, my friend." Oh wait.
Trying to think
Yes,
other
my-
games that we had for
Yeah,
season 3. We had Rock Climbers, which was a giant
What's that?
wall. So it's a giant wall. You get 4 players, and there's a chest. And each round you take whatever is in like order of the chest. So the first thing is a couple blocks, cobblestone. And what you do is someone goes and it's turn based. You just build your way up, and you try and you have to be on top of like the climbing that you've built. And so each turn someone adds to it, but you have a time limit. So eventually you have stuff where you're adding like lava buckets, or you're adding ice, or just shit to slow people down so that after a while, 60 seconds pass, you can't reach the top. You have to
so it's
so
like,
it was basically that.
like
You're constantly going back and forth until eventually you have one
So
person
like, what
standing in there.
prevented was like Mario Party made like after season 2 had like a set list.
Well, yeah, we had a lot of these games that were built. Actually, a good chunk of them were built while we were making season 2. But we kind of just had the plan ready for season 2 already. I remember Stairway to Heaven or Stairway to Hell, whatever the fuck it was called.
Oh yeah, Stairway to Hell.
Highway-
Yeah, we
Stairway-
freaked
Stairway
out
to
about that in
Stairway
Cameron's
to
podcast.
Stairway to Hell was going to be in season 2, but then we came up with a different game and replaced it. I forget which. I think it was Kill Yourself. I think Kill Yourself replaced that one.
Yeah,
Way
I
better.
remember
Episode 6.
like MT
Oh, wait,
or we
am I
get
wrong?
we
Luna-
like
Luna, did
freaked
you
out
really
that
just say
one
episode
time
6?
when Camden mentioned Stairway to Hell because we thought he was gonna say Stairway to Heaven, and we are like, that's one of our episodes.
Yeah.
But that game is like good, and like we also, I remember, thank God MT told Luna to change. Oh, Jim the Wasp is in Dell's mic. Like we had this one game that Lunar made. It was Glide or Die, but MT told him to change it. And,
It was beta.
and
Oh,
thank
yeah.
God we did, because Lunar's idea was literally just Crosswind. And then
Before
we
we knew what
also
it was.
had a
Rockets.
game. I don't remember what the name of it was. I forget. But it was before the Semperfi trilogy had fully come out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it was Friends with Benefits.
It was probably Friends with Benefits.
Because Friends with Benefits has had like 3 different versions of
but
itself.
like,
But yeah.
And then See No Evil came out, and that was the exact game. And we kind of figured that was it, but like we weren't sure.
Well, the thing is, I remember my version of it, because you're above them. On the
Your
PC
version,
edition,
yeah,
there. Shut up,
exactly.
shut up. On the PC edition, there's a game mode called Spectator, and you can you can literally click on people's bodies
Float
and
through
like
walls and
see from their
stuff.
perspective. Yeah, you're like a ghost. And so how it worked is the spectator could see everything. They had like night vision, they could see everything. But then the person controlling it had blindness, so they couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So they had to tell them what to do. And like when See No Evil was coming out, we were like, "Do you think that could be that game?" And it was like, "Well, they don't have spectator. How could they do it?" And then you guys did it.
We always had little fun, creative ways to get around the limitations of Xbox.
Yeah.
Sometimes they work,
Yeah,
sometimes
me
they
too.
didn't work a whole lot.
And
The spawning
I'm sure-
shit was always a bitch.
I'm sure if you didn't know the limitations, Nathan would probably tell you after he.
Oh yeah,
to get
Nathan
on
always
PC.
was fucking. Nathan was always about, let's get on Discord, let's do PC.
Oh, I remember. I wanted to know this. I'm pretty sure this has been answered on the subreddit at some point in the millions of questions. But did you swap to Discord and mini golf? Because I heard Camden. He was like, "I'm glad we got off Skype then."
We did. I forget. I'm sure it was connection problems in the
It
middle
was
of the
because
episode.
Nathan cut out and he couldn't understand anybody.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's the only Deep Sheep episode we ever partially recorded in Discord.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure Nathan just was erect that whole time.
He was so fucking hard. I was just surprised. Another game
Sent me
that
a
I
picture of it.
Another game that I made that I would have loved to have done was Slender. The concept was... Oh my god. I came up with a game called... came up with a game called Slender. Pretty much, you have like
know
I
four
have a story
players.
about this too.
You have four
know how it
players.
works.
They reduce their brightness to the point where it's pretty hard to see, but you can still see. And you set the game to night mode, and it's always nighttime. And
turn the
they
radiators
have
down.
torches, and they start at a tree, and it takes place in the forest mainly. And you have to run around, and you have to find paintings that are put in different spots on the Deep Sheep world. But the only way to actually see what you're doing is to place down torches. You only have like 8, so you need to like go back and take one to keep going and like build your pathway. And meanwhile, there's several other players that are Endermen, so they switch to the Enderman skin, and the only way that they can move is by Ender Pearl. The only problem was there was no way to set it so that you didn't take damage when you use the Ender Pearl, and I was trying to get rid of that. So I think I made it in a way where like the Endermen were wearing armor or something like that, where they didn't take as much damage. Maybe it was like a potion or something. But basically, they moved by Ender Pearl, and the Endermen would then, if they hit you once, you're dead basically. And so you're constantly on the move trying to avoid these Endermen, and they're like dark, so you can't even fucking see them. And so you're trying to collect the paintings.
Now
That's
that's
basically
funny,
Slender,
'cause
but in Minecraft. That would have been a cool game.
We have a game.
We have a game in our world called Slender.
It's like
I literally
similar but different at the same time.
we don't have that Enderman thing
Oh.
or the torches
Well,
thing.
okay.
But something. Yeah.
No,
go ahead.
I do think this is a big story that I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
Big man.
All right, I'll just say this really quick then. On the PC edition, well, you guys have maps, but like we have small maps, so you can like map out a small area. And I literally built 8 giant pages so we could have
Yeah, they're
actual
like funny,
pages.
like pictures and stuff that he made.
it's one of them is Slender
wow.
Man doing the dab. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
This thing AO.
Dab.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
And like. Yeah, it's freaking epic. We were gonna do it for this Halloween, then we went to film it, and then we got online, and then we were like, "Oh my God, let's rate the things!" And we did ratings. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh, we were going to do it, but fucking like.
Oh yeah, you went to work.
Yeah, because I was under the impression that we were no longer doing it, and then I went
everybody
to
was.
my interview at my job, and they're like, "Are you free the 22nd?" And I was like, "Well, I guess I am now," and then I wasn't.
That would have been our Halloween special. It wouldn't have been a season
I
episode.
still
It
would like
just
to
would have
do
been
it
its own.
if everyone.
Yeah.
If we could do it this month, I think we could still pull it off.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, so
I'm still up for it.
everyone knows here, but you, Chris, knows about this. Back in the day, right after season 1 ended of Deep Sheep, I started my own little series with friends,
Oh God.
real life friends. This was called Deep Pig.
Okay.
All right. So it was also an Xbox 360, but it was made on 2 Xboxes. How I did it, right, was I had an Xbox, another friend had an Xbox. Both have Xbox Live. We had 8 people for this. So how we filmed it was we got 4 people at one house, 4 people at the other house, had the 4 split screen, right? Had one camera at one house pointing at the screen, and then another camera at the other house pointing at the screen. So we had 2 perspectives, but we had on each perspective we had 4 people. That was so shit to edit, by the way. I was a dumbass. I edited it as an iMovie, by the way.
That was season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's like if Camden did season 1.
so the first episode was actually fully edited, and it was called Village Brawlers, which is basically where we had it was I think 6 people in the first episode, and we just had 3 people there, 3 people there, and then we had just a normal village. We built like towers and shit, and it was fucking what do you call it, chests with like spawn eggs and stuff. It was a really fun game actually. Like we just did PvP and shit. It was really fun. And the second game was actually Slender as well, which was kind of similar to what we are doing, but like instead of that, it was like item frames with like papers in it, and your gamma was all the way down, and like your view was like almost all fucked. So it was like really dark and shit. So that was it really. But yeah, it was.
That makes me wonder why. Everyone was like, "Yes, Slender, Deep Sheep."
I wonder how many, because there's like already now we know about, because of Discord and the subreddit and stuff, like, we know of so many Deep Sheep fan groups that have all flopped. You know, WeCold's the only one that's ever, like, done an actual
It makes me
series.
really sad because I've gotten excited for like
But,
3
like,
and then they stop and I get sad.
MT, you said you did one a long time ago, and Egg did one. I wonder how many, like, graveyards of Deep Sheep fan groups there are out there. Like, how many skin towns, how
Well,
many biome
let's
trees?
count the ones we know. Does We Cult count even though it's not a graveyard?
Let's just count it, like, as a fan group.
Okay, We Cult, Melon Patch,
The Deep Sheep,
Shred Stars
Deep
one.
Sheep fan world.
Gamer,
Still
gamer
to
with
be-
guns. Just Chris doesn't know, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gamer with Guns, aka Shred
Which
Star.
I am in as well, but I don't know shit about it because they never tell me anything.
They were
You know,
playing
I
it
actually
up
talked to
and-
them recently.
Oh, okay.
They were like, yeah, X pretty much left the group, but he doesn't know it.
Okay.
Well, they didn't say it like that. They just meant like he's basically not in the group because we never talked to him.
Like Zach.
Yeah, but anyway. But anyway.
Not really anymore.
So there's that one. I don't remember all of them. There's JSJ, Exhibit, and
Deep Pig,
I
of
just
course, the
liked,
classic.
Deep
I just
Pig.
like
Ah,
earlier
forget it. Let's
today,
just move
MT
on.
was like, "So Egg, you guys in that group are doing a meetup," and Egg was like, "What?"
There have been multiple times where I tell Egg about something they're doing
Yeah.
that he does not know they're doing.
MT knows stuff before me, and I'm in the group, so I'm just.
It's because they talk on PlayStation.
I talked to Shred Star Game with Guns. He's a cool
Yeah,
guy.
he is.
He is.
MT,
He is.
So are you.
Why, thank you.
You all are awesome.
Thank you, Chris.
I am
Oh,
the most
thanks.
epic. I am
Aw,
a god.
thanks.
Don't question my
Oh.
authority.
As we've asked on every single Deep Sheep podcast, we're going to ask it again. Who's your favorite
I
Weak
knew
Cult
it was
member?
coming.
Oh,
One day.
Who's my favorite We Cult member? Fucking alright. I mean, I still don't really know a whole lot about most of you, kind of. Like, the ones that
That is very
The
fair.
ones that I've interacted with the most, I interact with MT on, like, Twitter and stuff, and I watch his animations. And then, fucking... Which one is it on Instagram?
That's me.
That's
It's
Dell.
Me, Dell.
Dell, alright, the shorter Johansson.
Yes, I didn't even have to say it. Yes.
Spencer heard that name and he was like, "You're like freaking Thor, dude."
Yeah,
So
go
I guess I'm just biased, but those are the two that I interact with the most.
I'll
so.
every time it's
don't even
our
watch any of
birthday,
our
Chris.
pornos.
I always DM you.
Aw. And MT, I fucking love your animations. When's the next one coming out? When are you gonna make another animation? Another Deep Sheep animation? When's it
I'm
coming
working
out?
on one. I've been working on it for months now.
Two.
But also, there's that one you voiced. I'm still waiting for the rest of them to voice it.
All right, the one with Nathan answering the door.
Yeah, pester all the other ones. Daniel was gonna do it with Spencer. He's like, I'm gonna get me and Spencer to write things. Then I was like, okay. And then 3 days later, I was like, did you do it? He's like, I forgot.
I don't know if Daniel will be able to do it.
I
He's
remember
quite
that
elusive
just-
to contact
That
nowadays.
just
Dude,
flooded.
he literally, no, Chris. Literally the day after you did yours, he messaged me saying he wanted to do it.
Oh, Daniel messaged
And I
you.
was like, yes. And I was like, okay, here's the line. Well, there's no lines, but I was like, here's the script. And then he said he was going to get in contact with Spencer and make lines. And then I asked him about it a week later, and then he was like, oh, I forgot, I'll do it this week. And I still haven't gotten a response. That was like 2 weeks ago.
I'll kick him in the ass. I'll get him to do it.
Hey, that reminded me of a machinima we were going to do that we got Spencer to do
Oh, yeah.
video for that I think MT still has somewhere hidden away. But
It's on the second channel.
like what was it? Oh yeah, it was because everybody like in Deep Sheep podcasts and like whenever we'd like talk to people in like Deep Sheep fan chat and stuff, like everybody would confuse Beast and MT because they have similar names. Like the Beast used to be M the Beast OG and MT's was MT.
Yeah. Yep.
And we had this machinima idea where it was like everybody. It was like I think it was Beast was on a mountain and people would be like, "Oh hey MT," and he's like, "No, I'm Beast." And then like it would like escalate and then like members of Deep Sheep showed up and like we were gonna get Nathan and Spencer, and like I'm trying to remember what Spencer. I just remember thinking Spencer's really funny because he was like screaming in his. He was like.
I'm trying to find it because I know it
He was
exists
like,
on the second channel.
He was like, "Oh hey MT," and then he's like, "Wait, you guys aren't actually brothers?" And then his voice sounds like an optimistic child, and then it goes, "Oh." No,
Now I'm disappointed.
That was funny.
I'm finding it. Just keep talking.
All right.
just
Any
realized how
other
fucking
questions?
hairy
We're
my
about to approach 2 hours, and I need to go soon. So
How big are your
let's
balls?
wrap it up. Fucking huge,
Scruffy
dude.
balls.
His face.
Ah,
no,
you-
How's Scruffy Balls
nothing.
doing? How's Scruffy Balls doing?
How's Scruffy Balls? What?
Your
Damn it,
Snapchat.
you don't even remember it. God damn it.
Scruffy
Your
Balls? What's
Snapchat
that?
was called
That's your
Scruffy
Snapchat.
Balls.
Your Snapchat.
Oh
Remember that?
wow. I don't know what happened to that. I just use Snapchat to
Oh
pick
yeah,
up
you guys
chicks now,
posted
so.
the
Oh,
password.
nice. How was losing your virginity, by the way?
It was wonderful.
All right, great.
I mean, it was, the penis went in. It was like, wow, this is it,
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey
This is
Chris,
This is
yo,
this is life.
Yo.
talk about balls reminded me of
Yeah.
have you ever
What
seen-
did it remind you of?
have you ever
Balls.
seen Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit? No, I
yeah.
haven't.
Oh, dude, it's a freaking banger movie. You should watch it.
Whoa.
There's a joke in there where
I've
like
seen
the
it.
Gestapo are at his house, and they're like,
That's
"No,
funny.
You kids,
But
may
you're
have heard of
spoiling
a
it?
rumor that
You're
he
spoiling it,
has
Luck?
one
You're spoiling
ball.
it, Luck?
He has 4. It's a fucking joke in a fucking
Yeah,
1-hour
well-
movie, dude.
Oh. Well, you see Hitler's in it.
So when's Mickey Mouse has AIDS 2 coming out?
Yeah,
There is- Well, the thing about
that video
the thing
existed.
about AIDS is you kind of die from it sometimes, so there is no sequel. The sequel's his funeral.
Yeah, that leads to the most important question of all, which makes the most sense out of every asking for.
When's Wheat 4 coming out?
Fuck you. When is Nerf War Infiltration 2 coming out? That makes the most sense out of all the Nerf Wars.
Oh yeah. I got shot in the fucking head. I'm dead.
Chris,
That-
I
that's
have a-
it.
Blasted into space.
There's a lot of sequels where the sequel's just the funeral of the protagonist. They just
Dude.
stand around and go,
Yeah.
yeah, they
I
cry.
would
That's
actually
it.
love to see how like the 13-year-old
It's-
you would have filmed a funeral.
It's just called Nerf War Funeral.
You play
No,
every character.
they just shoot my grave.
Chris,
He lived a good life.
It's Nerf for nothing.
Chris, if you ever go back to Maryland or like to your old house,
Maryland.
you should shut up. You should just lie, like you should just film yourself lying down on the ground for like 10 minutes or so.
Nerf War, yes.
My body somehow didn't decompose over the 10 years it's been laying
Yeah, and
there.
you just somehow grow, and like your hair is
You
shorter.
just like record
Dude,
yourself lying on the
no!
ground.
Shut up! It's secretly the prequel to Nerf Zombie Attack.
Chris, when are you gonna
Chris.
read the next Walking Dead comic? 'Cause I really love that series.
Fucking never. God, that's honestly, that's my least favorite series I ever actually fully committed to for some fucking reason.
What about Nerf gun reviews?
Oh yeah,
That was fine. It was Nerf guns. I was a kid. That's fine. The reading the Walking Dead comics is so weird. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
Was it like a dramatic reading, or were you just like in a monotone voice? Rick said.
No. I was
Lord.
dramatic as fuck. Cause the reason I did it was I had just read. I was like in the midst of like really discovering the series. I was like, this series is so fucking awesome. I need to share it with people because no one knows what the comics are. And I don't even know if had the TV show come out by then. I forget.
2011,
If it-
2010,
2011
2010.
was when the show
Was it
started.
2010?
2010, so
Yeah.
season 1 might have just come out. So it still wasn't a huge TV show yet.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I need to share this story with people. And I was
world.
like, I'm gonna just read the comics. Like 12-year-old
Because
me.
I
It made
remember,
sense.
I remember seeing that series, and it was like, because I loved all your videos, and then I went to that series, and I'm like, yeah, this is fucking stupid. Why would you do
That's
this?
fine. That's fine. You can say it's dumb.
So,
I agree.
out of all of the
All right.
Nerf Wars that
Let-
people ask you for sequels
Oh
for,
my
which
God.
one would be the most likely for you to actually do? Like, if you were to do anyone, like if someone pointed a real gun, not a Nerf one, to your head.
Let's not make him even like.
If somebody pointed a real Nerf
back
gun
in
at
the
you-
day,
The assassin.
back in the day, I was really motivated to make Assassin Part 3, and it was going to be this whole like Kill Bill style thing where I would end up fighting all of like the main assassins that are underneath the umbrella of this big boss character. And I think the twist ending was going to be the boss was Ben, because I needed to get Ben in there somewhere. But it was once again I would like set my sights too high, and it would be this whole fucking mess, and it just never happened.
Yeah,
Zombie
you might as
Apocalypse
well
Part.
just do Nerf War Funeral at that point.
I might as well do. It's an easy video. Just go to a grave, stand and cry, shoot a Nerf gun once or twice.
Man, that.
Yeah,
So-
you
say-
better
say-
get that fucking video.
You gotta say, oh, I'm on my last shot, at least once, and then you're done. That's the video.
Yeah, so the grave has to take 30 bullets and then die.
It take 30 bullets, then die.
It has that discount sound effect for the gunshots that's in every single one.
And,
But-
and the grave has a secret vest.
You have
the
to end
entire
it by
time.
saying abstinently.
You stare at the grave and say, we have to fight about this. And those are the check boxes that you tick off, and then you have a nerf
The grave
for
says to you that he's a man who just believes in justice.
it.
It's like no, the nerf
Turns out
Nerf
Ben was
for-
in the grave the entire
Nerf for
time.
Oh my
infiltration
god,
part.
guys, let's wrap this up.
He kills you to go to a barbecue.
Nerf for infiltration part 2, like the funeral. It's just a 50-second video, and on the grave for Chris, it just
And it'll
says,
get 100,000 views for
no,
some
it
fucking
just
reason.
says these bitches ain't loyal.
It probably would.
No, you should just release it and
Parker,
be
these bitches ain't
for
loyal.
the infiltration part 2, the funeral or whatever, and have like a thumbnail and everything, and then it's like a 2-minute video on a loop of you just going, "Watch Panic, watch Panic."
Get Panic picked up!
Please.
We're in the middle of that right now.
guys
We're in the
My
middle.
name is
We're in
Sam,
the
and
middle
I
of
have a Nerf
trying to
gun.
get it picked up.
Oh,
My name is Sam, and I have mental deficiency problems.
I genuinely hope that gets picked up for you.
yeah.
I
Nerf
hope
or
so
Panic.
too. We're making
Yes.
progress. There's some good stuff happening. I'm hoping it gets picked up. That'll be tight.
Yeah, and if all those fails, Frosty Studios can pick it up.
Yeah, and on that note, we should end this because this is getting
Yeah.
really long.
SAMT.
Thank you, Chris, so much for being in this podcast.
No problem.
I'm glad
It was fun.
this is the
Thanks for
first
having
one in
Most fucking random
this is the
thing
first
of all
one in
time.
over a year that we've done one. I honestly did not think we'd ever do one again, and I had made peace with it.
Dude,
but there's another one,
today's
everyone.
such
If you
a
ever
weird
talk to Connor
day.
again, tell him he's a
Fucking.
fucking bitch.
If you ever talk to Connor, punch him in the face and rip out his
Yeah,
spine.
and tell him to do
Okay,
a
so I
podcast
hope you guys
with
enjoy this.
I will do
Yeah, that
that.
too. If he's not dead.
And Jim wants
alright,
to
see
say
you guys
bye,
later.
so-
And this was
All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
everyone.
Oh
Fuck.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Fuck you all.
Goodbye.
Okay. then.
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.